Oh my god. Hello, everyone. We're here.
Greetings.
We have no dice tray. Now we got dice tray. There we go. Now we're good.
We have all the dice tray.
All the dice, all the time. In fact, we have 200 d20s. If
Yeah,
you look at the
a lot of
dice
dice.
tray.
I forgot about that.
This
How
made
could
me
you
fit
forget?
so many dice.
And I didn't have enough time. Oh, I've almost got hype train going. What's happening in my
yeah.
chat?
Hey.
What's going on?
Double
Also,
voice
I
names right off the bat.
Gouda joined us last minute. For those of you who watched my tweet, I said Gouda would not be joining us, but Gouda slid into our DMs 8 minutes before go time.
Slid into our dungeon mistress?
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Well, we are
Oh my god, Cuddly, how dare you?
a good day short since I don't have Cam.
Okay, so it's a little Gouda. We're like, we only got a bit of Gouda.
As a trick.
Yeah.
And
Cuddly, thank
Aussie
you.
What?
Cuddly started off that hype train.
Thank you, Cuddly.
I didn't do anything.
Thank you,
To resub.
Cuddly.
Ah.
Orb, I'm
Your
sorry, yours isn't
resub
up
did
yet.
it.
Yours isn't up yet, so get hacked. Absolutely
I
hacked.
don't need to be
I
hacked.
can't hear.
How dare.
Heck everyone.
Hold on.
Just get hecked.
Sorry,
right, Dutch.
sorry, people
Small
in
bean.
chat. Sorry, it's OBS did a weird thing on me today, and apparently it reset my mic to default.
Maybe that's
But-
what, that's what happened to me.
Oh my god!
Except that
Thank you,
didn't-
Miles,
It
for
deleted my
the-
everything.
Hype train is happening. It's now on level 2, apparently.
Choo-choo.
What? That means
Is it killing
only-
a bad guy?
That
Nom,
means
nom, nom.
Josie's on it, and only one of us extra can be on it. So who's going to be on it with Josie? Who got on at station 2?
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
everyone.
What's happening? Gouda.
I'm there now. Yes.
Gouda got on
Orby.
the station.
Oh,
There you
wait!
go. Orbs on
Orby
the
also
oh
made
my
it on
God.
board.
I can't beat that. I don't. You were waiting. You're a jerk.
What's happening?
I only have 50
it's
bits.
clear with the hype train.
I wanted to be a
Can we-
conductor, and Orby is taking my conductor status.
I'm just expecting now little Nana sit like, because we were discussing like the conductor Nana who just like bams away and is now like going like, I am the hype train. Running the train.
I mean, hey,
Wait,
if
does
we
that
can
mean
fix
in
it
the
out-
concept art for the train hitting Jalira in the face, it now has to have stamped on it like in embossed like hype train as it just
Yeah.
slams into her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
think
that's appropriate.
If there's a
appropriate.
party on the train when we hit her, is it a hype train then?
It very well
Because
could
they're
be.
partying, right?
We could.
I mean,
We can make this whole thing very Twitch themed because, like, we know that Rudy tier 3 subs to Urgathoa often.
well,
We
look,
tier 5 subs. Thank you.
Just for
God.
her
Oh,
content.
okay.
Just for her
He's on her
content.
Patreon.
look, it's just
He's on
Just
her Patreon.
don't
Tier
look at
5 subs on the Ko-fi. Twitter follow.
Get
just
some.
don't look at his search history because then you might see only bones, all right? And
Yeah,
we don't
that's
want
I was
right.
literally about to make a Bonely fans joke.
only fans. Ah!
Thank you everyone for participating in the hype train. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. It's huge. Thank you. I'm gonna be emotional.
Does that mean you're then going to inflict that emotional damage on us?
Emotional
maybe.
damage.
Maybe. I have been considering for like future instead of like I know some DMs like invite their own damage types. Oh my god, Miles, what are you doing?
Miles, keep doing it. Whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it.
Miles,
Miles.
I'll walk out to the living room and I will hit you because Miles is sitting in my living room.
Oh.
Bunka?
Miles, do it. You get struck by the dungeon mistress. It's the only thing
Do
we
it,
ever
do it
want.
more, do
It's
it more.
You're
literally the only
sounding
thing we
more
want.
and more like a tier 5 sub, but to
I'm
Josie
just,
now.
I'm just trying to incite chat to hype Josie up more, all right? What more can we
Please?
do?
Oh. Jesse, you have to leave for like 5 seconds to get whacked.
No. I actually disabled that channel point redemption for D&D. So I had an actual channel point redemption that forces me to just stand up and leave.
Josie, what's in the box?
That would be very difficult when you do
Yeah, well, if you want to know what's in the box,
What's in the box?
Wait, there's a
What's
box?
in the box?
There's a box.
Okay,
Hold on.
so
What
here's a
box?
box.
There's a
Mhm.
box.
Here's the
Yeah,
box.
yeah, yeah.
Yesterday, there was a potato in the box.
The fuck?
Oh.
Why was Cuddly in your box?
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Wow.
Because you
What
know the
could
meme, the
be-
cute potato.
What
Oh,
could
And
be
you're
in
the
the box?
cutest one here.
Ow. What could possibly be in the box this time? Also, Hype Train leveled up again.
Holy shit.
Let's
Wow.
Level
go.
3.
Is it a tiny train?
Could be. What could be in the box?
Is it Jalira big?
What? What? Oh no.
Is it a hot demon boy?
It's real bad.
It's bad.
In the box is another smaller box.
That's the
Oh,
What
box.
it's
is that box?
Christmas!
Oh my
Christmas
god!
is in the
What?
box.
Oh, it's a
Deception.
smaller box! No, you can't
It was
just put it
just a
away.
smaller
That's,
box.
that's another redeem.
Is it just boxes all the way down?
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, but what's
And
under the
there's only
boxes?
one.
Raju?
There's only
What's
one
under the
box
boxes?
redemption per stream.
Cuddly, can
Oh my
you,
lord.
Um,
I was just about to start redunding that too. Dang it.
Sorry.
Wow.
I'd like to know
I
we're
want my
1 minute
points
away
back.
from playing
What the heck?
D&D.
I
Like, yeah,
want
that's
my
it. We're playing
points back.
D&D.
Come on!
I want a refund. I'm so distraught.
You found out what was in the box.
Wait, are any
No,
of us
I didn't.
mods? We can go in and refund it, right?
Just more questions.
This is Jordaner's
There.
box.
Don't Moogle. Don't Moogle. I don't think it would reset it.
I have a question. I
It
have a
won't
question.
reset it, but it'll
Yeah.
give me my points back so I can redeem it tomorrow.
I have a very important question.
Okay, what is
The
it?
answer is no.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Then that's okay. That's fine. I'll
She was gonna ask if we were
cool.
gonna
I'll
play
end the call
D&D.
then. If we're not playing D&D, I'll end the call. That's fine. I mean, you said no.
I
it's,
knew
it's
it.
fair.
I knew that was
You know,
No, we're
you know,
playing
Ro-
D&D.
Roge is literally just sitting there, like a patient child, going like,
It's been 2 weeks, man. I gotta get it. I gotta get the D&D.
need to fix.
Hmm.
Need to fix. Okay, you want to do it? Because it's actually time.
It is
Actually,
time.
Mm, it has been, yeah.
Let's go.
do it. I'm going to do one last check for things, and then we're doing it.
Are you gonna do roll call? Like, are we all here? I think we're all here. I don't
we're all
know.
here.
We're
We
all
are
here.
all here.
Excellent, cool.
Sadly, no Denny. I wish we had Denny back
Mm.
sometime.
I just missed that honk, you know?
Okay. I'll just tell you what's in the box.
No, that's a cop out. Don't do it.
It's
Another box.
Oh,
Don't do
Another
it.
box. I'm
It won't be
gonna
another box.
end this call.
is it a
Even
ring?
though I
Are you
didn't start the
proposing to
call.
us?
It's a mirror.
Oh my god, it's
It's
us!
we're
Look
all
at the
in
box!
It's Orb! Orb was in the box!
Wait.
Wait, no, now it's
Oh,
Cuddly!
someone
Cuddly's in the
really
box!
cute in the
Oh my
box.
god, it's in the box.
I really was in the
Oh
box!
my God.
There's
It
a
was a
small
potato
potato in the
all
box.
Come on, dude.
I did.
What if the real in the box was us the whole time? It was the friends we
Whoa.
made along the way.
Okay, without further ado, let's get back into Dramonia and the Vanguard of the Black. Section 68. Imagine there's a cool jingle playing. There's some cool artwork. Fade black. Come back in.
Maybe one day.
We can
So-
dream.
Not last week, but the week before. The Vanguard of the Black went shopping after finding out that they were supposed to meet the Queen and the Council that evening. Some clothes were mended, some clothes were bought, some clothes were given as they found their rightful owners. Gerald, now
Oh.
decked out like the most wizardy wizard ever to wizard.
Oh,
The most
he
wizard.
shimmers.
Perpetually
yeah.
shimmering and
sparkles.
flourishing
More
clothes.
than
With gentle
more than-
breezes blowing his clothing constantly.
Oh yeah. With George having a new suit, not dissimilar to the old one, but this one looking fresh and brand new. Rudy, having had his clothes fixed and finding out that the codpiece was all along detachable.
I had no idea, I swear.
And Nana found a beautiful, beautiful scarf. I can't remember if Orb bought anything, because Orb wasn't here.
I don't. He did, but I think we were gonna retcon it if he wanted to.
No,
We
I
were
believe
doing
you.
the thing
I
about
believe
his
you spent
arrow,
some
right?
old Arthur's money.
We bought a healing potion that will bring someone from the brink of death. If that's not a good use of gold, I don't know what is.
I do think you, as Arthur, inquired about the returning thing for his arrow.
You
I
have
got
the
that,
arrow. Yes,
I have
you
that.
have the arrow and the indestructible arrow of returning that will
Yes.
you got a glove essentially. The arrow returns to the palm of the glove whenever it stops traveling. Yes.
The
There
best
are
arrow.
detectives looking for Arthur as we speak. Because he stole that arrow.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, technically, he stole it from like a black market trader, so I don't know if the authorities is really out looking for him.
Bounty
Yeah,
hunters.
probably not. Probably not.
If we get attacked by bounty hunters, Rudy's giving them.
We're throwing Orb under the bus. Yeah.
Yeah. Under the horse.
Under the
under,
train.
under the horse and cart, yeah.
Mm.
Under the
Wow.
train.
No.
Tie him
no,
up, put him on a train track like a princess.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be like you could either have the train run over these real evil villains, or Arthur Orgway.
That car meme.
Multi-track drifting.
Sarge.
Wow.
Poor
No.
Arthur.
It's
Arthur's
okay.
the
Rudy can
sweetest
also
thing
raise
out
the
there.
dead. So.
It's probably
Oh, you'll be
fine because
fine.
we don't need to derail the train to run over Arthur.
No.
We also don't need to derail the conversation. Let's get right into D&D. Oh my god, do you like that? Was that really like?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Like it was? Do you like what I did? Yeah.
That night, the party met with the Queen and the Council of the Black Seat of Ebonspire. You met Wallace Orlean, the general who was missing the last time the council convened before you. You met Hilda Longhorn, the abbess. You met Lawrence, if I recall. I'm just looking up. Where am I? Yes, you met Lawrence Rethman, Speaker for the People, the elected spokesperson. And you met Golast Jock, the headmaster of the College Arcana, as well as Venarian Quinn, your friend since some time back, and the leader of the Midnight Suns Guild of Volunteers. You were given the information that in approximately 6 months, the undead army was thought to reach the caverns below the city if they proceed at current pace. And you were also told that your input, having been the rare group to multiple times converse and run into Jalira, the fiendess who helms this army. With your information, they asked you to choose whether you thought the resources would be best put to use either with the Abbey to make sure the people are safe and healthy, to create magical wards and protection against the undead, or if the army should have the majority of the resources to bolster the forces, as the general was planning to use this to create a pincer maneuver on the undead army. Or if the resources should go to the Guild of Volunteers to strengthen the defenses of the various settlements across the domain and help all the people around. And after a long debate, you chose the guild, claiming that the resources that they could protect, the food, the livestock, the trade routes, that would be the most beneficial if this undead army ever reaches the Ebonspire. Venarian Quinn showed you gratefully to his chambers within the guild house after the meeting and told you that essentially you could have these quarters, his offices, to use as you wish, as he was now going to be spending a lot more time in the Ebonspire itself, working very closely with the other officials to work out the logistics of the guild going forward. Essentially, placing Arthur Orblet as the acting chief of the Midnight Suns Guild of Volunteers.
Oh no, what have we done?
Wait, what?
Hang on.
I'm gonna
Just as
rescind my
unintended
offer to volunteer for
consequences.
the midnight.
No,
Just
no, no.
you were about
no,
to sit
no,
down for
no,
dinner.
No, no.
Just as you were about to sit down for dinner with Venarian and some of the other guild members, Hannah came running through the door and needed help. Rushing out the door, on the other side of the Pavilion of Trains, you see Claire limping, bleeding, holding her side, coming across as behind her, currently passing over the bridge, covered in thick pustules and oils, matted fur, missing skin, one leg ripped and torn, dragging behind it the bear, her longtime companion, seemingly chasing her down.
No, not Claire Bear.
Whoever
And
did this to
we're
the
gonna
bear.
come back in as Gerald is screaming, "Heal Claire!"
Yeah,
That's essentially what you were.
yeah,
screaming,
that's what all of it.
Mm,
Yes,
mm,
yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Healer.
Great. Cool.
Okay, don't get your new duds in a twist.
Less
Gerald.
arguing, more healing.
I'm not arguing. I'm literally just get out of the way. I can't
Not
get past
in the way.
You're always in the way.
Hmm.
Rudy casts heal on Claire straight away.
Okay, the spell heal.
The spell heal, yes,
Right.
the 80 hit point healing spell.
Okay, read us whatever additional effects it may have.
Essentially, he's casted at level 7. The spell also ends any blindness, deafness, any diseases affecting the target. It has no effect on constructs or undead.
It has no okay. You cast the spell and you immediately see the bleeding stop. But there's a paleness to Claire. She's definitely better. She stands back up. She starts moving on her own accord, no longer leaning on Hannah. And they rush back, and Hannah yells at you, "Deal with that thing, and I'll get the civilians out of the way." And Claire says, "Please, just put it out of its misery."
Arthur gets
Turn
up
around.
and fires the arrow.
You want to fire an arrow?
There's never a
Nothing's gonna fire.
moment to discuss.
Gonna
Rather
fire an
just
arrow.
discuss.
15.
Well,
Oh, heck.
you fire that one arrow, and then we're gonna roll some initiatives.
Okay.
Oh, heck.
Here we go. You want us to roll now? Because it takes me 5 years. Yeah, I'm gonna roll now because it takes me a million years. Look, Good day. I think we can revivify it maybe and save it after it's already
Yeah, I think we
properly
discussed
dead.
that last
Yeah.
night.
I think we were thinking that, so maybe.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
Oh, no.
Oh, that's great.
My question was, what happens if I polymorph the bear into a normal bear?
Who knows? I will point
Yikes.
out that the combat tracker on D&D Beyond is currently broken. I'm gonna have to take all these things off manually.
Okay.
Okay.
That is fine.
Just putting it out there.
That is
Why'd I roll so high? Now I need to figure out what I'm doing now.
Okay, did anyone get above a 20?
I got exactly 20.
Okay.
That's why I was saying I have to figure these things.
Anyone above a 15?
I got 15.
Okay. Anyone above a 10?
I got a 13.
Anyone above a 5?
I got 5.
We're getting exactly the
And what did you get,
I
Gerald?
got a 3.
Yay!
It was the shove out of the way from Rudy sent you off balance.
Yeah, for
Love
sure.
it
For
here.
sure.
Natural 1 on my initiative, so.
There you go. Well done.
I mean, that's double natural 1 on a death save.
Yeah, I mean, imagine
Very,
that
very-
happening. You'd have to
yeah.
be so
That's
unlucky.
impossible. No,
That's actually impossible.
Yeah, it's actually possible. It would never happen. What are the odds?
Did you want us to rotate to the battle map?
Give me just a moment. I'm just prepping. I have to take down a lot of things manually.
No, that's all good. Didn't know if we're doing this one entirely within the mind or on a map.
No, there is a map. We're doing it. We're switching over.
Oh.
All right,
Except
let's
I
go.
forgot. There we go.
Is everyone in the right spot? They are. Sweet.
Mappy goodness.
Look at that
Map goodness.
Look at
I
that.
have no, because apparently everyone has moved around. I gotta fix the cameras real quick. Give me a moment,
get-
people. There is a cam that's borked. It is
Work, 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 work.
It has.
Yeah, there's-
frozen. Yep.
the-
There we go.
Here we go. Sorry, I have to do this live, but
But that's okay.
here we
Fuck
go.
it, we do it live.
Yep.
Do it
That's
live.
my bad.
Woo!
It's not a real stream without technical difficulties.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And mine didn't count because I didn't stream because they prevented
Oh,
me from
shit.
streaming. So you needed
That's
some.
the biggest technical difficulty.
Plus you have mine as well because I didn't even attempt to stream.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. 15 to hit is not going to be enough. The arrow pierces through a soft part and just goes all the way through. And the arrow then hits the ground and reappears in your hand, Arthur.
Ben's
Awesome.
got better AC than Rudy. Oh no.
Yeah. George,
Ha,
with your
ha.
go.
I'm gonna polymorph!
Yes.
Okay.
I
Gonna
don't know
polymorph
if this will
the
work,
bear.
though.
I don't know either. I want to turn it into a rabbit just in case it still tries to attack us because bears are scary.
Okay.
He's fair.
What do you need me to roll?
I need you to do a wisdom save.
A
DC
wisdom-
16.
No, I get an 18.
Ooh.
This bear is fucking clever.
Also,
Okay.
something else.
It's
I will say, George,
Mhm.
with your preternatural senses, casting out this spell, you realize that you thought you targeted the bear, but something else blocked. Like you accidentally hit a different creature.
Oh my
Nani.
god, is the bear not? Is it being possessed?
Anything else,
George,
George?
do you say this to me?
Do I know enough to think that it's possessed? Because out of character, yes, I'm thinking that as well. But George.
George would not have any knowledge of these things.
You would just know that
Fuck.
something else is there as well, huh?
Yeah.
Then George is gonna say something like, "There's someone else on the battlefield.
What?
Okay.
What do you mean?
Where?
There's someone invisible
Is it under the bear?
Under
in front of the bear."
Rudy, where do you think?
Oh, it's not in its underwear, is it, Nana?
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Is it over there?
I wish George knew more things.
Oh man, did I take my dispel magic off? I'm so mad. I'm so
I
mad.
think
George,
that's-
anything else?
I am going to give inspiration to Rudy.
Yay!
You have a D10 inspiration, I believe.
no.
Or is it a D12 now?
It is still a D10 because I took it in sorcerer.
Right.
Oh no, now I need to think of more words that rhyme with bear.
Okay, do
Fair.
you want to move anywhere, George?
I just want to make sure I'm behind the tanky one.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure that the camera is updating properly. It's
Camera is updating.
screenshot.
It is for me.
Yeah, camera is okay for me.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
As long as I'm behind tanky people, I am happy.
You're currently far back.
Yes, then I am good there.
I would say all of these are like parts of the marketplace, and like little bits can create half cover because you can still shoot through. There's like these canopy ceilings or tarps, but there's still you can still see. So you would have to crouch down to get full cover from these stalls.
Okay. Still within 60 feet, right? From my counting?
Yes, you are, I believe, within 45.
Okay. That's good then.
Sorry, guys. I think I got
That's
it.
my turn. Just wanted to make sure.
Next up is the bear.
Ah.
Great.
The bear is going to
That's so
lumber
unfair.
forward.
Oh, good one, George.
Lumber forward.
Lumber forward, and it just groans very slowly, and it's looking at it up close now. Nana, you being the one. Actually, I'm gonna just real quick swap places. Rudy would have been the closest one to cast a healing spell.
That makes sense, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Um,
Rudy,
Oh.
you would be able to tell that this bear looked undead from a distance. What you see staring into this bear's eyes is pain and suffering.
Hmm.
It lifts one of its mighty paws up and strikes out towards you, breaking down a wood pit-like pole of one of the nearby stalls as it does
Oh,
so.
this is going to hurt.
Oh no!
Sorry, what was
We'll
that?
be fine. You had a disintegration right to the
Nice.
chest, Rudy.
A 9?
Yeah.
Oh.
You realize as the paw swings out, it almost jerks, like it tries to prevent the attack almost, as it holds its own paw back.
Hmm.
It's okay. We got this, guys. We got this, guys. Don't you even worry about it.
It is going to swing with its other paw.
Oh, that's not how you have 2 paws? Since when?
So it's got 3.
Oh, you have 3 paws?
Yeah,
That doesn't even
The
make
first one is slightly detached.
Oh, that's horrifying. That one does not.
It's a 12 to hit.
No, it does not hit.
So the second one actually comes in towards you and you manage to block it away. After that, Arthur, it is your go.
Oh my God, Arthur, don't do it.
This is just unbearable. As
Wow.
Arthur
Wow.
fires tonight arrow.
Take 3 away because it's our friend bear.
27.
27 will hit, yeah. Roll damage.
Rolling damage.
Because Rudy wouldn't have been able to yell out that it's alive
11.
because it's not his turn.
11. You do have sneak
Still
attack.
talk if it's
I
not
do,
your
I
turn.
do. It's 16
Did
then.
Rudy tell us that it's actually alive?
Like you
and
can
not
still
undead?
say stuff, right? Out of turn.
And was it
Say
undead at all?
No.
Oh. Sad.
It's acting undead, but it's not being affected as if it were undead.
No extra damage then. So Arthur's just gonna fire another arrow
Is
Go for it.
for 25.
It hits, yeah.
is he?
Oh my
But
God.
is Arthur able to even tell that it's not
No.
undead, or is it just?
Just the closest ones, I guess. Because Nana can't tell either, right? Nana's not probably close enough.
It's hard to tell currently. It's more that Rudy was face to face with it, got actual eye contact.
And also
It-
would know more about that whole thing
Yes.
anyway, yeah.
Like to anyone else, it might look undead.
Mm.
But
There's,
I
like,
think I could do extra damage
Actual
with undead, so I don't.
musculature showing. There's like one of its back legs has been broken. It's dangling, barely holding on.
Ah.
It's
Damn it.
Wow.
pieces of fur missing. There's like patches of matting and dried blood, and there's these like bulbous pustules just like pushing in from within, and there's just like it's dripping with pus and ooze.
So that was 9 damage for that last one. So
Yep.
I'm just gonna throw again or shoot again. Oh, ain't gonna make it. It's a 14.
14 is not gonna be
That's
enough.
a
You
1.
fire, and your arrow manages to catch an exposed rib and bounces off, and it takes a while. You stand there with your hand out, and it takes a while. Yeah, to a little child looking on from the distance is considering, why is that person checking to see if it's raining?
Arthur sort of goes, well, this is this is crap. Someone do something.
Yeah, but you would, Arthur, after this volley, you would also realize that this bear is not undead because your wouldn't react.
Oh.
Arthur sort of yells out, well, it's not undead, I'll tell you that.
This is really good. Okay. Oh, okay.
Nana, you're up.
Perfect. I'm gonna use my
Wait, can we save it then?
my 1 staff charge to speak with animals.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm going to yell out to the bear. Hello, is there someone on the battlefield with you? George said there was. How can we help you?
You get the response. Inside. Hurts.
Oh, he says inside hurts. What does that mean? Rudy, what does this mean? I don't know about...
It means his insides hurt, Nana.
Wait, he doesn't have one of those control bracelet things, does he?
Ooh. That would probably be an action to check, and I don't think I have an action anymore.
Well, you used an action to
no.
cast Speak with Animal.
Yeah, I already did. Let me see what I have with my bonus action. My bonus action.
A bonus
hold on.
action for like a perception check or something works, right?
I think that's a whole action, is it?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. What I might do is, I had a spell. Where is it? Oh, I can search it.
Rude, you're up next, by the way.
I would like to. I would like to try casting Grasping Vine and see if I can hold
Already
it.
cast a spell this turn.
Oh, you can only cast 1 spell. That's right. Okay.
Yes. Do 1 spell and then.
Then I just won't. I'll just. I'll just yell back, what if he means the invisible person is inside? And then that's it. I'll just end my turn there.
You'll go. Gerald, you're up next.
Alright. So Rudy would now that he's sort of ducked under those 2 attacks and maybe like, you know, shaking himself from the rattle of the you know, the pillar breaking beside him and whatnot, he's like, okay, so this thing, I don't think it's quite dead yet, or undead, or going to be dead.
That's what Arthur said.
Yeah, I know. I had shrapnel in my ears, and with this, Rudy thrusts the staff like forward, and he's casting hurt or harm, sorry, through the staff, as in like using that as the point of contact. So it's a Constitution save of 18.
Constitution save of 18. I'm gonna need you to roll a d6, a d8 actually.
A D8.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. What the frick is there? It is. Roll. 3.
3. Okay. Did you say con save?
Yes.
Okay, and I got a 5.
Okay. So it works.
Yes.
All right.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Let's go.
What happens now?
52 necrotic damage that cannot kill.
Oh, that cannot.
Cannot kill.
Yes.
That's
It reduces
Straight to the
maximum
face.
hit points 2, by the way.
It does, yes, yeah. So we do the 52 damage. If it has any resistant necrotic, obviously it does less. Cannot reduce below 1 HP, and its maximum hit points are reduced but equal to the amount of damage it took.
Jesus.
As you reach the staff out and you push it against the bear's fur, you feel a bit of skin slough to the side with the contact of the wooden hand at the end of your staff. And as the spell unleashes, the bear is not what reacts. Instead, where the skin sloughs off, you see this webbed formation filled with pustules. And it quivers and shifts and contracts, and that causes the bear to react. And you see that web formation sort of falls off, sloughs to the ground, taking part of the bear's skin and muscles with it.
Yeah.
And you see it forming, it pulsates and starts moving across the ground. You see this fungus starting to crawl away.
Not on my watch, you bloody
So
mouse!
hang on. Did Rudy hit the fungus or the bear?
The
Or
fungus.
both? The
We have to
fungus.
slap this fungus.
Right,
We have to
okay.
slap the bear.
So what's okay? It's like, oh well, that was incredibly unexpected, kind of gross, and give me back my stuff. There, thank you. What is this?
Yeah, you see like little spores already moving down the hand of your staff.
Oh, no!
Ooh.
Get off!
Growing.
I have something for that.
What's the bed?
Good.
What's happening to the bed now?
The bear looks like it's in pain and it's now missing like this big patch of skin on the
Okay.
side.
Is it still acting aggressive?
But we can heal it.
Was that a yes? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's fine. We need to slap this bear a little bit more.
Okay.
Or the
Okay,
fungus, not the bear.
I think
most of us kills the fungus and one person heals the bear. We can do this.
I can look after the bed. You all take care of this. Get off my staff, will you?
Rudy, be careful! They're crawling.
I see that.
You see, as this one is crawling away, you see little blooms, like little mushrooms, start poking through the bear skin, and you realize these pustules were actually just caps of mushrooms that now start poking out from the bear.
Oh, this bear is still not okay.
Oh, wait, we gotta have something for that. Hold on.
Is this a, this isn't a disease, is it?
Yeah.
Rudy, you still have
Yeah.
movement.
Yeah. So. It's not really. Look, he's going to. I mean, he's already got the staff out, so that's actually to swap equipment. It's at full action, yeah.
No, it's you can do one free object interaction per round.
Would pulling out the hammer and shield be a 2 object interaction?
If you drop the staff to the ground, you could do it. That would be your turn.
He will not drop the staff to the ground. He has too much pride for his equipment to do that. In which case he will just stand there and look pretty.
Yeah, Gerald, you're up.
All right, so just the fungus then. All right. And gonna whip up a little bit of magic here, and we're gonna hit him with. Where is it?
Eldritch Blast.
Fuck yeah.
Nope, Scorching Ray.
There we go.
Okay.
So, so I'm just going to be specifically targeting the rays at the fungus, obviously.
Okay. The
so-
bits that are still on the bear, or the one that's crawling away?
Well, I'm going to get the one that's crawling away first. That's not a great roll, but it's 18.
An 18 will hit.
Okay, so that's 7 fire damage.
Yeah, you see this formation that's starting to take form. It's been crawling away. It's starting to slowly take form. It just sizzle away. Just
Ooh.
Excellent. All right, so 1 did it. So that's
it
one.
was down to 1 hit point after the
Oh,
harvest.
right.
Big.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to target one of the ones on the bear now, I guess.
They do have cover from being attached to the bear.
Sure.
Yes.
20.
20 will hit, yeah.
Yep.
I
9
need you
fire
to
damage.
roll, a d6.
D6. Okay. That's a 5.
Yeah. Okay. You managed to hit the large pustule that's like on the back, almost like across the neck and the shoulders of the bear, and it sizzles away, and you see this large cap lifts up, and there's almost the hint of a pair of eyes peering from underneath the brim of it.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh. All right. Next one.
Yeah.
Same target, I guess. If it's still
Yeah.
looking healthy enough. That is a 28 to hit. So I'm
28
gonna
will hit.
Nah, that
gonna
misses.
do it. 10
Hey.
fire damage.
Look at this
Right.
multi-attack. I love it.
the multi-attacks.
I believe you have a couple more raids to go.
Oh, I got 3 more. Yeah.
Nice.
Who would pin all their magical damage in one hit? I mean, honestly, it's
So is that essentially I'm going to keep targeting the same one until it's
Oh yeah,
evaporated.
it's not gone yet. No.
Not going yet. All right, then number
That's fair
4
enough.
is also going to target the same one.
Mm-hmm.
21 to hit.
21 will hit.
8 fire damage.
8 fire damage.
So that was number 4. How's it looking?
It's got like some scorch marks, but it's
Still needs
wet,
more?
it's spongy, it's like
Hmm.
starting to very slowly emerge from the bear, and you can almost see like a pair of shoulders forming as it's
Oh, God.
pulling itself up from within the bear.
Jesus, what
And
the
you see like,
fuck?
the skin around rips and it's stretched further.
So if it's like pulling itself out, would that provide it less cover because more of it's extended?
Oh yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
'Cause
Easier
the
to
next
hit,
one's
maybe?
a 16 to hit.
16 still hits.
I like the lead
Okay.
in there. That was good.
Yeah. Oh god, I rolled minimum damage almost though. It's 3 fire damage.
Mhm. Okay.
That was how many? How many was that now?
I think you got one last one.
Was that the 5th one that I just did, or was
I'm
that
pretty sure you said 3, and that was like 2 ago.
Yeah,
So,
Oh,
2
let me
ago you
just- let me
said
just
3.
count.
oh, hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, was that already 6?
No, I think you should be at 5.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah,
4,
no, I
5.
yeah. Cool.
So you got one more, I believe.
3, 4, yeah.
Where's my character sheet gone? All right, last one. Come on, show me that nat 20. That is not it, but it's a 17 to hit.
17 will hit, yes.
And another only 3 damage. I rolled a 1 and a 2 again. Ugh,
It's sad, isn't it?
so sad. But
So yeah,
know,
you can see this shape. It's pulled itself. It's got like this very much. It looks akin to. You've all seen Ami angry before, and this thing is very similar looking. It's got this like, you know how the flesh of a mushroom when you pull it apart, like almost like an eraser when you pull it. It's got that mouth opening up, and you can see an impression of shoulders and arms that are still inside the bear's neck, and a bit of a back that goes in along the spine of the bear. But you can also start to see other, like, these pustules and boils that are just starting to emerge from various parts of the bear. You can see hints of faces among them.
yeah.
George, it is your turn, unless Gerald wants to move or use a bonus action.
I probably, if I was actually thinking about it, I probably should have hexed right off the bat, but too late for that now, I assume.
Quick question. When I hit it with polymorph, did I feel any... I know you said it, I felt like I hit it first, but would I have any inclination that it, like, has a mind?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Oh, this could be fun then.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm muted. I'm sorry. I'm bad.
I saw your face, though. Do I want to hurt it and be mean, or do I just want to be mean?
Whatever your little heart desires.
So, I'm going to first use Mind Sliver on the thing.
On the thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Go on.
go ahead.
You're going to need to do an intelligence save.
Okay. I got a 5.
You now have a 1d4 to subtract against your next saving throw.
Okay.
And
Tasty.
next, I'm using a sorcery point to make my next spell a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Geos on it.
No, that won't work, I'm afraid, because Diaz is not a one-action cast. The Quicken spell says a one-action cast becomes a bonus action cast. And Geos requires a minute, I believe.
Oh, you're right. I saw
Oh,
one
it
and thought it was
does.
an action. Fine, then I'll just
You're right,
suggest
you're right.
it.
Yeah, you
I
want
have
to...
other mind things I can do to it. I mean,
I have other mind. George, please. George, please.
George is a really good boy.
Oh, of course. We never doubted it for a second.
Yeah. So
Maybe that's
it's-
because we're all brainwashed into thinking it.
no, because
Oh, that
Nana-
little shit.
Nana. Well, actually, technically, Nana never guessed George not to brainwash you guys, so it's possible.
It's okay. Arthur wouldn't fall for it. He doesn't have much of a brain anyway.
Oof.
They're friggin' right, Arthur doesn't.
See what I mean? I said that out loud, and that was the response.
So,
Go ahead, George.
going
What are
to
you-
suggest leave the bear and stop hurting it,
Okay.
because I get 2 sentences. So,
Okay,
But-
yeah. And
yeah.
what do I need to roll for this?
Wisdom 16.
Okay, I will let you know I rolled a 16, and it has +2. So I'm gonna need to roll a 3 on this D4,
Ooh.
3 or 4, and your spell goes through.
Okay.
I rolled a 4. The suggestion.
Oh.
Oh, and I
Nice.
forgot to roll, but you did take 2 damage, by the way, from the Mind Sliver.
Okay, 2 damage.
2 damage. Look.
I feel like
It's
it's trying to
important.
leave the bear anyway, but the stop hurting it is definitely a nice.
That's
good
that's
idea.
always good. Yeah. Look, it could have like ripped the heart out as it left, you know. So
Yeah.
we don't want
Well,
that.
if I Geosed it, I was going to make it hurt, but
Cast,
you can't do that with suggestion.
cast a suggestion spell. You say these words, and you hear in your mind, I cannot do one without the other.
Oh.
No, stay in the bear. Stay in the bear.
This should stay in the bear.
Only George hears this.
Yeah.
Do I have time to decide, or is my turn over?
You still take. No, you got movement, so you still have some free speech. Speaking is a free action.
Stop hurting the bear.
Wait, you're
That's
saying
the
it's
one that George is going to choose. Stop hurting the bear, because as long as it stops hurting the bear, we have time to think.
I lost your voice
True.
there a bit.
Hello?
Yeah.
No, you,
I was just very quiet.
Oh. Telling it to stop hurting the bear, because as long as it stops hurting the bear, we have time to think.
Are you gonna tell us any? Like, are you gonna yell anything like, "I talked to the mushroom," or?
I believe you hear when I do suggestion. You just don't hear when I do other things.
Yeah.
Do we hear? Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, you guys can hear it.
Mm.
That means it can be charmed. Sorry.
No. Oh, I see.
It is now the creature's turn.
Not the bear's turn, but the creature's turn. Okay.
And I'm going to need Rudy
Ah,
a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
If Rudy's inhaled something, I think I might have to pull out some of the reborn rules here.
Remember, you
Constitution
do
saving
have
throw. The divine inspiration. Not divine. Sorry. The inspiration.
yes,
Yeah.
wrong class, but
Wrong
yes.
class. Yes. 14. Going to add the plus 10 to that,
Okay.
just to be safe. So plus 8, so 22.
oh, a
That was-
D10, right. I was like,
Yeah.
you get just to add 10?
Oh no, sorry, D10. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, my.
What?
That would be sick.
This large fungal creature that has pulled itself out from within the bear, still partially embedded inside the bear's anatomy. A bunch of small holes opens up where a mouth might have been if this was truly a humanoid creature. And just these spores shoot out against you like a puff in your face.
Oof.
Joke's on you. I don't breathe anymore, I think. Actually, you know what? This is good confirmation. Hey guys, I don't breathe anymore.
Oh,
At
As
least I don't need
you're
to.
pointing at yourself, you see all the various little bulbs on the bear, like little balls of smoke mushroom. They just deflate themselves and more spores shoot out. I'm gonna need you to make
Don't
4 more Constitution savings.
Oh, are we testing this theory now? We're testing this theory now. Okay then. All right, wise guy.
God.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
That's 16 for the first one.
Not this.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's 7 for the second one.
Okay. Yeah, you are stunned.
Oh, okay, so that's it.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So turns out the holes are still attached to the lungs, and that's still a problem.
Yes, you are stunned. You are considered incapacitated. You cannot move. You can speak falteringly.
Oh.
You automatically fail strength and dexterity saves, and attack rolls against you have advantage.
Oh shit.
And you can see now the large fungal creature tugs one of its arms, and the bear's paw lifts up and swings
Oh.
against
Not good.
you, coming down
Not
with 2 attacks
good.
against you.
Help!
Does anyone have some antifungal cream?
Actually need
First
help.
one is a 20 to hit,
Oh no.
and the second one is a 22 to hit.
Oh
Both of you
dear.
hit, I guess.
Hmm.
Rudy, I assume both of those hit.
Oh yeah, most certainly.
You are taking 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
Jesus.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It's just swipe, and you can see now very clearly that this creature that's holding on to the neck and the shoulder area of the bear is very deliberately moving the bear against you.
Hmm.
Right.
Arthur, it's your go.
So Arthur's text the bear.
Okay.
The bear or the mushroom?
The bear.
Have we not yelled that it's
We
the
have.
mushrooms?
Yeah, we have.
Hmm.
We've
And
said
also, there's this
all
giant
the things.
mushroom coming
Yeah.
out of its back.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Arthur's
We-
like, the bear is the problem.
This is the second time Arthur's done
wait.
this.
Just wait. What's that? Piercing, and the non-sneak, but I only get piercing, right?
No, you still have an ally in range. Once per turn, you get sneak attack.
Oh,
so-
that's right. So you get 19 damage on the bear.
Yeah.
After he fires that arrow, he goes, "Oh crap, we're tucking the mushroom," and
God.
Daddy-
Arthur, what?
he attacks the mushroom.
Oh,
my
Arthur,
Oh, a
you,
crit!
you fool!
Oh, crap. Oh,
Hold on.
Yeah. Go ahead. Roll.
Oh my god, he literally played the fool and then he crit.
Wow.
I
Nice.
just feel like at
Well
this
done.
moment George would be like,
13 for
why
the
is he
first
the
roll.
leader again?
I mean, that's pretty
default,
good.
George,
That's really
default.
funny.
What's that? 23 in total?
Yeah, 23 points of damage. It's you
Yeah.
hit and the arrow goes right through where these holes have opened up inside its face, and the air just shoots through, creating like a slit that goes all the way through its head.
Does the bow react to it? Like as in undead? Arthur goes, well, take this mushroom for 23.
23 will hit, yeah.
And then for a 13.
13 points of damage. You fire the arrow again, and now as you shoot, this slit opens up and the head splits all the way open. And
Ooh.
it's all limp and just hangs, still attached to the bear, but the exposed body is now hanging limp against the side.
Oof. Oof. Arthur sort of yells out, "My bad about the bear, guys. Sorry."
It's all right,
should've
Arthur. We just gotta
Wow.
focus. Okay. But you said there were others, right, Josie? Like, if we looked, there would be
There's some
others.
smaller ones that are attached to the bear, all over its body.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
you don't. It's hard to tell how many. You don't know what separates them. How to tell where is what. But it is Nana, your turn, followed by Ruby.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was looking so hard at what I was gonna do that I Let me see. I am going to. Real quick, if Nana looks at them, do they look like Ami?
Yeah.
They do. Okay, that, you know what?
Not like exactly, but you can tell that there's. You've been
a
around
resemblance.
enough to know that these are like myconids. These are like creatures that are sentient fungi.
Okay.
But they're not very fun to deal with.
They're not very fun guys, are they? I had to. I'm sorry. Okay. She's gonna use the spoon, and we're going to. It just says one action. I'm gonna summon Ami.
Okay.
To just like slam my foot on the ground, and like hold the spoon, and Ami kind of like grows out of the earth. And she's gonna quick say to Ami, if you recognize these things, can you make them stop, or can you tell us more about them?
And you all see Ami goes from the cute, usual little tiny face to immediate angry face and starts hissing at these things that are attached to the bear.
Oh, okay, good. That tells me something. Cool. Well, in that case, I'm gonna assume that Ami doesn't like him, and I'm gonna say, "All right, get him!" And goodness me,
Yep.
I don't know what his attack is because I don't.
You should have access to his stats.
I should.
You should.
Let me see. He's probably in my pets, isn't he?
Probably.
Probably.
He's like, this bed doesn't have much room for the both of us.
Oh my god.
You've added light, but not the.
Oh, do you know what's happened? I have the twig light, but not Ami because my stuff got deleted that one time when it reset. I'm sorry.
I'm fixing. Choose a category.
Okay, we do it live.
Yeah.
I will refresh.
Kaboom.
I'll refresh.
Yeah.
Hippity
I
hoppity
will
hoo.
update the stats. Army stats should have been increased as you have leveled up. I have not done so yet, but
That's
for now,
okay. I don't think he'll die. And if he does, Nana is going to also
go on murder.
yeah. Oh, this is great. I don't think they can really affect him too much. Yeah, he's going to hell yeah, he's gonna just what does he do? Slam. He's gonna pick a mushroom and he's gonna jump on the bear's back and he's just gonna like punch it in the mushroom face. Let's see if he can do it.
He's doing an Arthur Omelet.
Not the bear, the mushroom.
Oh, but
Oh.
you're climbing the
Yeah.
mammoth, and it happened a while ago.
Oh yeah, I forgot Arthur did that. Oh my god. But it may not. Oh, Ami really hates them. Okay. It was a wait, a 6. But it was a 17 to hit, I believe.
But it says it's a 6 to hit. It rolled a d20 plus 3.
That's really weird because it rolled me a 17. Maybe it. I don't know. Anyway, go with 6. He misses.
Okay.
I'm not sure. What? It said it was a 17. I'm sorry.
Go.
But that's fine. No, it must have just rolled like just over and I must have not seen it.
To retract, and the core of one of these entities seems to move out of the side as Omni jumps. Omi's now like on the back of the bear.
Fuck yeah. That's my boy.
Arthur, he's doing an impression of you.
And it's a mighty fine impression, I dare say.
Yes, he even missed.
So, still good impression.
That.
No, no.
That's the Oh, Arthur.
Now's not the time to critique his acting skills.
You're right. I should work out how
Oh,
to get
you
this.
son of a gun! I just got that.
And it's your bonus action to order Ami around, so you only have movement left.
That is okay. I will just.
The Ami.
Oh, do you know what? I might back up a step, seeing what happened with the spores. But just like a step, just like 5 feet or something, and then I'll be good.
Okay, I'm
That'll be
sorry. Okay, you want to back up a little bit?
Yeah, just like 1 square should be good.
Fair? Being his tanky self up there. It is your turn, Rudy.
Very tinky at the moment, though. So
Oh,
being
yeah.
paralyzed, what can and can't Rudy do again? Sorry.
You can roll a saving throw at the end of your turn.
At the end of my
Oh
turn.
yeah, there you go.
That's the only thing I can do.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, I roll the saving throw.
Initially, I was looking for stuff that could stop that, but I think I took that off.
The Constitution save.
Constitution save. All right, let's go. That's a 20.
20. Yeah, you managed to break out of it. The
Nice.
spores.
Oh, did we just lose Josie?
Oh, we lost
might have.
our.
Okay.
I
there's
thought
a-
it was my nut.
No, we lost.
think
Oh
we all
wait,
thought it was us for a second.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
she's
back.
back.
She's back.
Back.
Yeah, she's back. It's just Dina.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
Welcome back.
I just realized that all of you froze, and I just sat here. Wait.
And we're all just like,
Yeah, hold on. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for confirmation. Can someone confirm if my stream is still working?
Looking,
It is
refreshing.
buffering on my. Oh, you're good now. You're good.
You're
now.
offline.
Oh well. Hold on. Nope.
You're offline,
You
Jesse.
just went offline for me.
It's back.
It's back.
Yes.
It's
And
back.
there's
Yeah,
no
it's
delay
back.
anymore. You look good.
I'm back. I'm back. No-
Yay!
Okay. What was I saying when I disappeared?
I rolled the 20 on the Constitution save.
And that was pretty much it. Yeah.
So, in the act of not needing to breathe, you accidentally inhaled some of these spores, and then it took you a while to remember that you have to exhale.
Yeah, it's surprisingly difficult once you turn off the automatic breathing, manually turning that back on to
That's fascinating, Rudy. Can you move now?
Yes, I can. That is apparently something I can do again. Am I sure? No. More tests are
my God.
required.
Oh my god.
Yes, 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 yes.
You do know you're having to breathe in to have the air to speak, Rudy, as well.
Don't
Oh,
confuse
yeah.
him.
404 here.
Oh my god. Not this.
I'm going to need a bucket of water later to test something.
Now's not the time.
He can't do anything other than talk this turn. That's the end of his turn. He broke out of the paralysis.
Your turn.
Josie, thank you for the bucket of water.
So who's up now?
You. I think I've said
Hey.
Gerald turn 3 times.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear. Well, so Big Mush is down, Bear
Yeah.
is still up, and then we've
Yeah.
got Small Mushes,
We're just like playing whack-a-mole at this point.
Yeah, there's-
essentially.
Yeah.
Small Mushes, okay.
Mm.
Oh, actually, I think I might have something for this. Yeah, why not? I'm going to give the staff a little spin and
Mhm.
launch Magic Missile. So I can't miss the
Magic
tiny little.
missile.
Do my
Okay.
best wizard impression.
Yes.
You want to send them all at the same little spot.
Yes.
Okay, how many
Pinpoint accuracy.
how many
Um,
missiles are you shooting?
That's a good question. I'm pretty sure. I mean, because I don't think I actually have it as a spell by itself yet. So I think the staff just does it at level 1.
Okay.
So it's
Yep.
pretty crap, actually. How much would that be? How many missiles? That was just 3, isn't it? Yeah. Nah, screw it. I can do a better job with Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast!
Okay, yeah.
Pew!
Pew. I
32
want you
to
to
hit.
roll. Okay.
Holy shit.
No, I'm not gonna ask you to roll. That's like pinpoint precision. Like you even put a little spin on it.
Yeah,
Just a little surge. Yeah, roll damage.
first one is.
No, I need you to roll the d4.
Okay. 12 force damage. The
Okay.
D4 you want me to roll is a 3.
3. Perfect. 12 points force damage. Yes. Next
Yep.
bolt.
Next bolt, if that patch still looks natural 20.
Hello, everyone. Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome into what I assume is also now your weekly Dramonia campaign episode. Welcome on in. Thank you, Ividoa. Thank you. How you all doing? Welcome on in. I think you all know the drill by now, but just in case you don't, I'll be jumping back into the game. Feel free to question / talk about anything you want in chat. I'll do my best to reply via chat. And thank you once again, Evador, for that amazing raid. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Hope your stream went well as well.
A bit of the bear's fur and muscle also like is exposed and blasted, but a part of this membranous fungal growth starts to wither and just grow frail.
Nice. So it looks like a fresh wound rather than a fungally rotting wound, essentially.
Maybe.
Would I guess? Not really knowing anything about.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this patch looks like it's been cleared.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, here comes the next one then. 19
How many
to
do you
hit.
have? Oh damn.
Roll it up for
Another D4.
yeah.
4.
4. And how much damage? 13?
Uh, It was 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19
You
to hit,
have-
13 damage.
Blast now?
Pardon?
How many blasts do you have right now?
How many blasts? 4. Oh wait, no,
4.
total beams 3.
Okay.
So that was it.
I think you're 1 level short of getting the next beam.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Still
so you
pretty
shoot
nice.
one of these patches, one of these areas where you can see this boil is like busted, like it just explodes in goop, almost like a massive. Yeah, it's just like.
No.
Oh, I regret that somewhat.
No, why am I so close to this bear still?
George, it's your turn.
Oh, just
Oh
before
my God.
before I end my turn, how big of a puff when those spores were like poofed? How
They seemed heavy. They did not travel more than a couple of feet.
all right? So you'd need to be pretty close range. So I'm just gonna like hop on the broom and just up 10 feet, say, yeah, just so that there's no chance of it actually reaching me.
Just little safety buffer.
Exactly. It's like, yep, I'm not dealing with that. Up we go.
So it is my turn.
Yes, George, it is your turn.
I have 2 questions.
Yes.
How well can George perceive these little things? Do I just know in general that?
It's hard. They're like intertwined with the bear itself.
I was worried about that.
Yeah.
2, can I perceive if they have eyes?
No.
So I do not know.
Okay.
Yellow, I'm doing it anyways.
Go for it.
I
they
wanna
do have
cast
eyes.
hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
And because I have the thing of stirring, I no longer have to put it in a place where the party can't see. So good luck with your saving throws, guys.
Oh, Lord.
Oh
There we
no. Oh no.
I'm putting it right around the bear so every inch of the bear can see it, since it's a cube.
Okay. How
Bear
big
cube,
It's just a 30-foot cube.
bear size
Oh my
cube.
God.
you? Are you
30
good?
Do you give us any heads up as to what you're
You guys
gonna
do, because of an item that I am attuned with, have advantage on your saving throw.
Yay!
Excellent.
We
That's
love
good.
that.
Fantastic.
So what kind of saving throw is happening?
I believe, let me double check. I believe it's wisdom. Yes, it's wisdom
We
16.
love a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, but, so we get advantage, hey?
Yes.
Okay.
Advantage is good. Wisdom saving
it's
throw,
lovely.
yes?
Yeah.
Oh, this is like
Oh,
my
there you go.
jam.
You don't even need
Each
advantage.
creature that can see it.
I'm going to
Each.
take a 27.
Yeah.
Oh,
21.
nice.
Nice.
20.
Nice.
So we're good.
I've got a
take,
+2 on that, so
Whatever
It's
we
alright.
have.
Bear failed. Fail. One of the little myconids succeeded. Everything else failed.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, Nana failed too, so I don't know what happens, but GG.
You might be incapacitated.
That's fine. I mean, like, the mushrooms got this anyway, right? So.
Read the spell, George.
Oh, do I need to roll one for Ami? Probably, yeah.
You create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within range. The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. The spell ends if an affected creature, for an affected creature, if it takes any damage or someone else using an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Okay.
But
And you said it was
cannot.
16? Yeah?
Yeah, 16.
The mushroom's still in it, baby! Ami and that one mushroom just going punches.
One of the myconids made it.
Okay.
Who else succeeded the saving throw?
I think everyone except Nana.
Everyone except for Nana.
Okay. George, anything else with your turn?
I'm gonna mind sliver the one that's not incapacitated.
Nice.
That's DC 16
You punch, I kick, you
intelligence.
punch, I kick.
DC 16 what save?
Intelligence.
Intelligence, I got a 15.
Okay,
Wow.
you're taking 2 damage.
Yeah, take that. And
Oh.
stay down.
I don't do much, but it's something.
It's got a D4 on its next save as well, right?
Yes.
And I get okay, good. It is
Oh, people shy.
actually. Ooh, I'm gonna defer to the group. The Myconids have an effect that says that they can feel each other's pain. Would this take damage constitute as the others being
Taking
woken
damage and waking up.
Yeah, that's a hard one. That one.
Well, it says specifically they wake from damage, right?
But if they're
It's
connected because
psychic.
they're like a fungus,
Yeah, but are
that
they
makes
actually
sense.
taking
It is-
damage though?
It is
No, they're not.
specifically psychic damage that this does.
So
If that
Right.
changes
It's
anyone's
still
opinion.
I would say if they have a
damage.
shared health pool, or if they are taking any direct.
Simply says
Psychic damage?
they can sense each other's pain.
Yeah,
But if their
I would
senses
say
are knocked out or,
rules is
or
written no,
incapacitated,
I would say.
yeah. I'd say if their senses are distracted, then no.
If it was
I don't know.
specifically a mind link instead of just like a high, like they are like basically one being. If it was a mind link, then I would say yes. But if it is basically they are one being, I would say no.
They're just connected by mycelium.
Then I would say probably no.
probably not. But, yeah,
I do not know, and
it
I'm
would probably
okay
be
with
very
whatever.
uncomfortable.
Where,
Whatever.
whichever
Then
way.
and how long does this incapacitation last, George?
Until they either take damage or someone uses an action to rouse them from it.
So probably after the next turn, I'm guessing most of them will take a little boppy bop on the
I will
head.
Double check 1 second to see if they have to make any other saves. The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or someone else uses an action to shake the creature from its stupor.
Okay. Yep. Then
However,
the,
I do think Nana has a chance to get out of it because of the scaled ornament.
Yeah.
They get advantage to end those conditions on itself. Creatures of my choice.
but
Oh, okay.
the remaining Myconid is going to puff some pacifying spores against Rudy.
Not again.
Look, okay, you already called my bluff once. You don't need to do it again, okay? I mean, it's not really a bluff, but still. I mean,
Oh my god. I love how he inhales
Your
purple.
mouth.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
Rudy, please.
12!
Ah.
Just enough.
Oh my god.
Ah! he like catches him, so he's like, wait!
Yeah, and you just wait, and the spores just fall around you.
Wait, why am I
You
even
wait.
holding this? I don't need to hold the breath, I just have to breathe in. This is
The others
really
are
confusing.
incapacitated. Arthur, it's your go.
Here comes Arthur. Arthur turns around and says, "What am I attacking now?" So I don't get confused.
The same thing as before. The mushroom spore things, whatever
Arthur
they are.
flies at the mushroom spore.
Yeah, that hits.
Which one? Are you attacking the awake one or the sleep
23.
ones?
The one that is awake that just puffs, it just like squeezes itself together and these spores fly out. And as it starts inflating itself, an arrow just comes flying and it just pops like a balloon.
and it showers Rudy again. And
Oh, that's it again! Oh, it's in my nasal cavity. Ah, get it out! Get it out!
That's now two.
No.
How
Yeah.
many
Oh,
have you
Arthur,
killed?
wait, let me get out of the way, please.
As he says that, another arrow flies for another mushroom
Oh my god.
Okay.
at 28.
28 will hit.
Nah, that
Roll
one
me
misses.
That one misses good on Cuddly.
Roll me four.
To 16 points of damage.
Yes, but roll me a d4, please.
Oh,
It's for which
sorry.
one you hit.
Okay, D4, roll. 3,
3. And how much damage did you say that was?
16.
16. Good shot. Yeah, you managed to hit one of these points, it reveals itself just as you unleash the arrow. The arrow comes back to your hand. You can shoot one more time if you want to.
This one doesn't pop, does it?
It has not popped, but
Oh,
it does.
thank
It does regain its senses.
Arthur attacks the same one.
I need you to roll a d4 again when you fire.
Oh, yep. So that's a 19 and a d4. Roll on that. This time it was a 4.
And roll damage.
Roll on damage. Yeah. For a 10.
10. Nice. Yeah, you managed to shoot the other one, hitting one of these masses. And the arrow comes back to your hand. And you can see these two remaining are starting to spread thin. You can see like bits and pieces moving underneath the skin and fur of the bear that is now breathing heavily. You can see froth as its mouth mixed with the blood, and its eyes look very weak.
I think I should start attacking the bear, guys.
What? Just kidding. Nana probably can't talk because I think I'm charmed.
Yeah,
Anyway. Yeah.
you're incapacitated, I suppose.
Yeah.
You can talk, but falteringly.
Sorry, Nana.
No, that's okay. But didn't you say? Oh, did you say that I could snap out of it for my turn, or is that not a thing?
I don't know specifically for this spell.
If
I
the
know
spell does not say you can make a save at the end of your turn. then
Oh,
no.
okay. We'll
it
just do
does
that.
not.
No. Then it is Rudy's go.
Oh my God! Somebody heal the bear. Please.
Unless Ami can do a thing. Like,
Oh, Ami can slap a mushroom boy for sure.
Yeah.
He would love to. Literally.
Why
love
do I
to.
now vision on
I
Pokemon the
just
first
envision-
movie the two Pikachu slapping each other? That's just the mushrooms just slapping. each
No,
other.
but that scene is so sad. Why'd you have to bring that up?
and it's not. It's
like
listen.
the
It's not actually
Pokemon
two
movie moment.
Pikachu slapping each other. It's just the one Pikachu slapping Ash's Pikachu.
Oh yeah, it is
refusing
too.
to fight.
Oh yeah.
It's all the
Crying,
other
you're like,
Pokemon that
Yeah.
fought each other.
That's true.
Oh, you're thinking of the Psyducks that one that
Oh,
slap each
the
other. and go,
Psyducks!
"Aye, aye,
Yeah, that is.
aye,
Yeah,
aye.
yeah.
I think
Okay,
it is a
roll a
22 to hit.
d4. Yeah,
And
roll a
then
d4.
Okay. All right, let's find out. D4, go. I love that he was so determined, and it's literally like 3 damage. But you know what? We do what we can.
Hey,
Slow and steady,
damage is
baby.
damage.
Slow
Damage
and
is damage.
steady.
I
It
forgot
is,
to update stats.
it is a 3.
It is a 3. Yeah, Ami just like slams down on one of these mushrooms, and it's like does that thing when mushrooms sometimes do. It just goes like soft and spongy, and there's an indent that slowly starts inflating again.
Which I imagine makes him furious, even though he is, in fact, a mushroom as well. He's like, don't do what I do!
Now it is
Okay.
Rudy's turn.
Don't think I can heal the bear without healing the mushrooms.
Might be worth a shot, though.
Don't want to undo all the damage that we've done, though. Alright, Rudy might go for the risky play of killing the bear and then bringing it back. That might have to be the go. That might have to be the go. Alright.
You don't want to just target the mushrooms and see what happens?
Alright, you parasitic mushrooms! How do you like it? And Rudy just,
Oh, damn.
with the staff again, just jams it into whatever pile he can get and channels a vampiric,
Oh,
oh,
you
fucking
can't
hell.
steal from the stealing
Vampire touch.
mushrooms. That's illegal.
Um,
That's illegal. They don't like it.
he's just going for it. He's just going
Oh
for
my
it.
god.
That is a 15 to hit.
15 will hit. I need you to roll a d4.
Rudy used
Yep, I'm
absorb.
gonna roll the damage because it's included, and then I'll roll the d4. All right, so cool. So it's d4. Not that one. That one. 4.
4. How much damage? 16. You shove the hand at one of these little clusters, and as you contact with it, you just see it starts to shrivel up, and it almost goes like goopy, like it deflates, and it starts like sap-like fluid starts slowly just gooping out of it.
Not as fun now, is it?
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
I believe
god.
you reach hit points there as
Yeah,
well.
Rudy regains 8 hit points from that. So there you
Nice.
go.
Well done.
If you remember it's a concentration, you can keep using this every turn.
Oh, we
Just
love
keep
that.
slapping it.
Gotta slap it with the hand slapper.
Yeah.
We love the hand slapper.
Anything else you want to do, Rudy?
That's why I kind of like channeling the spells through it. It's kind of fun now as the touch spells. And anything else he wants to do? You can't do the cantrips because he has done a spell. Wait, is vampiric touch? It's an action. It's an action. Yeah. All right. No, he just keeps taunting the mushrooms. Really.
Wow.
Essentially, now who's the
not
bigger
really
parasite?
They are showing no reactions to taunts, though.
Oh, come on. It's not fun when you don't talk back.
Y'all need a lesson in taunting. George just mutters to himself, remembering.
Zero.
Is my go. Okay.
Yay.
There's only one visible cluster left on the bear.
One
Yes.
cluster left.
Don't hit Ami. I'll cry. Don't hit Ami.
All right. Well, if
And
there's only
then
one, cluster, I'm gonna sort of like clap the stuff in front of me with the rod and sort of like touch it to my forehead and then channel out a psychic lance at the remaining one.
Oof.
Yeah.
So it'll
Even
make
where
a,
it really hurts. They're stupid
a
little
DC
brains.
19
Let's have-
hit save.
Specific aiming thingy, I
Pardon?
believe. Psychic Lance has
It's a save, not a.
save. Perfect. It's intelligence, I believe.
It is DC 19 int save.
I rolled a natural 19.
You kidding me? Tell me he has.
That's a
minuses.
smart
Wait,
mushroom.
is that the one that has the -4?
Oh, it isn't.
Damn, I tried.
Damn, you did try.
Oh.
It's okay. It
I
works.
had to ask.
Mushroom really goes Uno River.
Well,
Now.
well, you take half damage and is not incapacitated. So
Yeah.
let's roll these dice.
Yep.
So
Damage
you
is
take
damage.
half of 27 damage.
It is more than enough.
What
Yes.
the?
Yay!
It was
Alright, we don't even
overkill.
have to worry.
Yeah, so this last little patch also shrivels. And the bear, almost like it suddenly relaxes, just falls to its side on the ground. You see these fungal tendrils inside it. Imagine, if you will, like venom in its like symbiote form is just like covering the bear.
Mm.
And they are now gooey, they are
Ugh.
blackening, but they
Ugh.
are still attached.
Here. Can we cure it? Is Nana still incapacitated? How long does that last?
Imagine if you could shake Nana.
Freely.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You can go back to
Nana would like to run over to the bear, and sort of. Oh, do we do like what do you think, medicine or nature, Josie, to see what could be done?
you can pick yourself.
Nana, you look at it from a more natural perspective. I'll look at it from a more scientific perspective.
You know, funnily enough, I have higher medicine than I do nature. By one.
Excuse me?
I do. I have a +9 on medicine, +8 on nature. So.
Well, I have a
So?
+10 on medicine if we want to talk about random numbers.
Or be
That was not Nana talking, though. Is that a Nana voice? No.
Ozzy got
Well, Arthur's gonna go up to Gerald and go, I don't think we can actually save the bear.
We're going to go on this one because we have a higher one.
Why is that?
Rudy
Look
will
at the
also
damage
roll on
that's been-
medicine.
That has happened.
I mean, we brought things back from dead Arthur, myself included. I'm sure it's well within our druid and cleric's capable hands for a bear, surely.
I've also got a 25. So with our knowledge combined,
High five, Nana.
yes.
Nana, you've high
Rudy,
fived the staff.
as Gerald and Arthur has the conversation, Nana and Rudy, you take a look. You look over the bear, and you both realize these mycelium are connected to its central nervous system, the cardiovascular system. They are like fully integrated into the bear's anatomy. You would have to incredibly delicately try to remove all of these tumorous growths from the bear before you'd even have a chance of restoring it.
Nana, can you translate for me real quick? Is the bear still conscious?
Barely.
Barely.
Mm.
It has actually got 1 hit point left. Like, I'm not
Okay.
joking.
Oh.
It left 1 hit point
I
for,
kind of
like,
feel bad because Claire was literally like put it
Yeah.
out of its misery, but she didn't expound on that. So like we
Mm.
tried to save
She
it.
probably thought it
This-
was beyond
undead.
Yeah.
beyond saving or undead already, or
Nana,
This doesn't count as diseased at all, does it?
no.
This is not okay.
Nana, quickly ask the bear if I have permission to put it to sleep for.
Oh, yeah,
to give
yes,
us
of
more time.
course. And Nana goes, I know if you could hang in there, can we put you to sleep and hopefully fix this?
Just let me go.
No.
No, no, she didn't say that.
With very tired eyes, Nana.
Arthur sort of walks forward at this point, gone. What can be done?
I want George to pointedly stand in Arthur's way because George remembers what happens with the angels, and George is like, "We are
Yeah.
waiting until we figure out what's
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on
yeah.
before we murder it." George is pointedly in Arthur's way.
Arthur's still asking what can be done.
Yeah. Nana will turn to Rudy and say, he's asked to be let go, but if you want to try, it may be permission one way or
No.
another.
No,
what does,
that is.
what does the
that's
bear
not
understand about magic and healing anyway? It's
Doesn't want to be put to sleep. Those were the words. If it wants to go, it wants to go. Is Claire around? We should get her.
She was being led to the guild hall.
Arthur pulls the sword, saying, I will do this as leader of the group.
let's not just jump to sorting the bear that we literally just saved, Arthur.
Yes, I
We
know.
haven't-
This is no joking matter.
Arthur, if you
If
come
the
one
beast-
step near that bear, I'm knocking you out.
Yes, but if the beast wants to be let go, that's its own choice.
Or maybe it meant go
Everyone
free.
everyone has their own choice. And
I
it
still
is
feel
clearly
like an effort should be made to find Claire. You have a bird, don't you?
yes, I understand, and I will wait.
Look,
But
you all deal with Arthur. I'll go get Claire,
But-
and I'll sort of sweep down and sort of land as I pass through the doorway and go find Claire.
as Tara walks off, do we really want Claire to be seeing her friend like this?
I don't think so.
If at least can we get some
Mm.
blankets, find something to hide most of everything?
Yeah, I mean, Rudy would. Surely there'd be a sheet lying around on a clothesline or something nearby. Rudy would just commandeer that and cover the bear.
I mean,
so
there's like the broken stall,
Mm.
like the
Yeah.
tarp that was on top of it, and things
Cover
like
it.
that.
Cover it until like just the head is visible.
Yeah, Nana will ask if the bear wants to see Claire.
Yeah, that's nice.
I have
It
a
looks
question.
at you, Nana, and
Oh,
it
yes. Good. Yes.
says,
Because we know polymorph works. What if I just didn't succeed. What if I polymorph it now into a shape that we can grab it out of the bear?
Maybe, but
What if
also,
you-
I mean, like, we can literally bring things back from the dead. I won't lie. So potentially killing it is not the worst.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you, if you
Did George
But
say
it might
this out
still
loud,
be part of
or,
the.
or is this just Gouda talking?
This would be George talking too,
But also,
because
what
George
is-
does know that he hit it.
yeah.
Rudy would
What-
put a hand on George's shoulder and go, George, sometimes you just need to respect what someone's wishes are. He said he's tired. He said he wants to rest.
What does the bear say about Claire?
I don't want to see her. Not like this.
All right. Nana goes and runs to stop them and be
Yeah.
like, "Nope, we're not doing this."
Okay.
Rudy, is there some way you can make our friend feel less as this happens, make him a bit more comfortable?
All right. Nana, tell the bear that...
Nana's
I'm
run
going-
off.
Nana's run off to
Arthur-
stop us.
Arthur can talk to animals
Arthur,
too.
Yeah, yeah.
quickly
oh, heal the
tell,
bear, go!
tell the bear that I'm going to put it to sleep now and there'll be no more pain.
So Arthur Carr speaks with animal. Hello, my friend. We are gonna make you fall asleep. Our friend will do that. Just trust in him. And I hope you rest well.
Thank you. Then it looks between Arthur and Rudy, almost like it knows. And then just takes one last deep breath, closes its eyes, and waits.
Rudy casts Never Hunger again.
Arthur pulls out the sunblade and puts our friend to sleep.
Gerald, you're just about to enter the door when you hear the
Mhm.
tapping feet of Nana's footfalls behind you.
Oh. What is it, Nana?
Don't get Claire. The bear doesn't want to, you know.
Oh. All right. Well, I guess we go back then.
As you turn around, you see Arthur, like Rudy puts a hand on the bear, and Arthur kneels down, holds the handle of the sunblade, and there's just like a little flash of light. Then it dims down, and they both stand up and take a step back from the bear.
I hope that was a healing flash of light.
Gerald,
Arthur?
we're sorry. It was his wishes. We have to do their final wishes.
The bear doesn't know. What does the bear know about arcane powers or divine intervention? It's a
Arthur sort of just walks past and goes, "You can't save everyone with magic, mate," and keeps walking forward.
I disagree.
Arthur doesn't respond.
Shouldn't keep us from trying. And George also walks away.
Did you
He's
try and heal
not-
it?
I know a lot about healing. This would have been...
Did you try and heal it, Rudy?
It would have been...
Did you try and heal it, man? Answer the damn question.
Yes, I asked permission if it would allow me to try it. It said no. The bear that has a conscious mind informed our ranger and druid.
It said
who
it
can
didn't want to be
speak.
healed.
It didn't. It wanted to be let go.
Did it
was
know
done.
it could be healed? Did you present it as an option?
Yes,
Is this bear giving informed consent?
Gerald. It asked to be let go. It didn't want any more options. What more can I say?
You could say that you tried to heal it and then said, is this
And I
fine or do you
tried.
still want to die?
And in my medical opinion, it could not be healed.
What about Claire?
He could not be saved, Gerald.
You
And
don't know
that's-
that. You didn't even try.
And that's where you see Arthur sort of walking off towards Claire's direction.
Gerald, I don't question your magical knowledge. Often. Every time. Most of the time.
I tried to hold that in. I just couldn't.
You're gonna fall off your bike with all that backpedaling.
No, I know. I'm practically on a unicycle at all times. But if there's one thing I do know, it's when something is essentially dead.
But it wasn't dead.
It was 2 breaths away.
Yes, and then you heal it, and it's infinite breaths away.
It's not how it works, Gerald.
It pretty much is. I was dead, and you brought me back.
It was different.
We've been near death so many times, and you've just a little word and a flicker, and we're all better.
It's different when...
What, when it's a bear's? Because it's not human?
Did you want to die? Back then, fighting the Linholm, did you want to die?
No. Well, I didn't
Then
want
it was
to. Well,
easy to bring
more
you
that-
back.
It's
But
more
when
that whatever the case is after I died, that it would be bad, because then I'd be a demon in a bottle, and that is not.
That
so
doesn't
great.
matter, Gerald.
Oh, it did to me.
If you die at an unnatural time, I am going to be more than happy to bring you back. This, he was specifically asking me, this is my time, let me go. I am tired. That is the information I was given.
And you were
I'm
like,
not going to go against someone's wishes.
oh, of course, but did he understand truly what was possible? Did he know options, or
By
was
the
it just
time
like,
we had that conversation, it would have died and been in pain.
well,
all
you
through
don't
the
know.
process.
I don't think you even tried.
Gerald, I don't know what to tell you. Nana
Is
and
this
I
another
both...
sacrifice for Ergothoa to you? Is this,
Of
is this
course
all
not.
this is?
Do you see another eruption of bones out of the ground? No. Nana and I looked him over.
We
He
owed
was-
Claire more than this. What did we even bother saving the bear for, if only to not save the bear?
You just don't understand. It's fine. You continue lashing out. This is whatever. If you don't want to listen to my poorly worded reason, then that's fine.
Or maybe if it wasn't so poorly worded, I would listen. And he turns about and walks back into the guild hall. You can explain this to Claire.
Arthur's already sort of on the way.
As you all step back inside the guild hall, we're gonna go on a quick little break.
Nice.
Mm.
I saw that coming.
Mm.
I was just waiting for a good spot too.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mm.
that's a good spot.
Half of the
So we-
party walked away from each other there.
I love Gerald
That-
and Rudy's arguments because Rudy can't explain himself correctly, and
No.
until Rudy does that, Gerald doesn't listen to him. So it's like
Yeah.
we will never stop.
It'll just be on a
We just can't stop.
forever argument.
Can't stop.
I
won't stop.
almost wish George hadn't been so angry to walk away earlier, because there would have been things to say there too. There's opinions.
Mm.
I'm sure
It's
everyone
just-
has an opinion on this.
Yeah.
I just love this. There's like, because for Nana, for Arthur, for Rudy, you all have reasons to just be like, this is the natural order of things.
Yeah.
Mm.
But Gerald is literally convinced that magic can do anything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
Rudy's
Like-
not upset at Gerald for
It's
like
just,
thinking
I'm
this.
just
Yeah.
loving like that this became
Like,
an
and it
ethical
probably
dilemma.
could, but it's like the choice, you know?
Yeah.
No, like with all your resources, that you probably would have figured out a way.
Oh
To
yeah,
do
I
it.
could honestly reincarnate it as a polar bear. Oh, or a black bear. Really, any type of bear will do. Has to be bear, right? Panda.
We will find out more after this break.
Now is the time that if anyone in the chats has questions, you can direct them to us now.
Yes,
We should
feel
do
free.
it now.
I will
I
be
know.
right back.
Me
after
too.
the
know.
little.
I'm just gonna. Well, actually, I need to refill my water. It turns out, so I will be
Nice.
back in a hot second as well.
Well, I'll wait for a few of the others
I'll
to come
wait
back.
as well.
I'll wait as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, the questions can be directed at characters or at players, by the way,
Yeah.
or at Josie, or
No,
all of the above.
Exactly. Just say, hey everyone, I have a question, and someone will answer it.
But
Yeah.
no lying here. I really wanted to save the bear. But as soon as it went, just let me go, I was like, straight up.
It was no
That-
foregone conclusion in Rudy's mind.
That's exactly,
I think
in Arthur's mind, that was it. It had a choice. It wanted, nothing we can do could have done that, you know what I mean? Even though there could be 10,000 other different things that could make it happen. I was just straight up like, no, I'm saving the
thing with
bear.
that is, Gerald had a good argument for that. The bear, we didn't present all the options to the bear. We didn't even present any options really, except for put it to sleep and buy time. That was the only thing we really presented to it,
Well,
and it
we-
said
we
no
needed-
to that
We
because it
needed
knew it was
buy
going to be
time.
insane if we were going to buy time.
The thing is,
However,
we
there
needed
were
by time to be able to do anything else.
However, there was other ideas that we had immediately presented that we did not give to the bear. There were 2-3 other suggestions we didn't even tell.
Yeah. I think in Rudy's mind, it would have been, by the time we had it translated and had the bear respond, this thing, whatever was keeping the bear alive, because it was so entwined with its organs and stuff, probably would have killed it by the time we finished explaining the options. That's what Rudy was probably thinking.
It was like the lesser of two evils sort of things that are like pain or no pain.
Because, like, I don't know, like, I don't know how much sort of death George has had to deal with. I mean, that's just myself and
You'll
Rudy as
just
a
have to
character.
ask him.
Yeah. While he's probably trying to stab Rudy.
I think you guys all have insight on each other's characters of why you all
My
reacted
turn.
that way, but I don't think any of you understand George is.
None of us.
And I was thinking about that. I was like, huh,
Here
this
we
is
go.
interesting.
Just want to throw out there to all the chats. Even if the characters are arguing, please know the players are never arguing.
Oh, yeah.
All arguing and aggression and discussion is get done in character.
And I'll stream after on Facebook and no, I'm playing.
yeah. We
I'm
literally
playing.
will sling, insults at each other across the week.
playing.
No, so no. Please note any and all arguing is done purely in character.
Yeah.
Just in case anyone is worried. I might also quickly run to the little
Yep.
froze room right
Other
now.
people are here. I
and
may
I'll run ads while we do that.
Is that an Oreo?
Mhm.
I have mini Oreos. I prepared. But that thing is, I don't have any appetite because I've been sick.
I'm also
So I
gonna
can't
warn.
eat my mini Oreos.
There is an ad coming up in like 15 minutes for me, so I'm gonna run an ad real quick so we can get the last bit of the stream clean, just so that everyone is aware. I'll be running an ad on my end.
Very good, very good. That was an interesting little scenario that played out there. Quite
Yeah.
unexpectedly.
Yeah. Yup. How is
So-
this gonna turn out?
Oh, because I was having the because sadly I wasn't there at the time that George was talking about polymorph. But
Yeah.
but me, Roju, was like, oh, you could polymorph it into a slime or a water elemental
And because
And
the
you could
bear
just,
has
like-
so many injuries.
and just sieve out the crap that's not bear.
Yeah. I was
Like,
thinking
just run it through a
essentially
strainer.
what I could do for polymorph is find where the biggest hole essentially was, find the closest symbiote there, and have it all polymorphed into that one so we could just grab it out and heal. It wasn't necessarily going to work. It could have, but there still could have been stuff missed. I had another idea, but I had questions to ask for Josie. Because that would rely on how detailed my like sensing is if I'm like touching it. Because if it can be really detailed, like how Daredevil's is more than Toph's, then there was potential for making sure it was all out. But if it was more ambiguous like Toph's site, then there was no way I could help with
And
that.
I guess also like we don't have knowledge as to like how alive any of those mycelial remains were. Like, was it just gonna grow back, or was it essentially just gonna die off and then it'll just pass through its system over time? But
Ami seems to know what it is, so if we had time, we probably could have asked, but the bear didn't want us to take extra time.
Or maybe there was something
At least
Army could have
not
done to
from-
have like drawn it all out as as also being a mushroom creature. Who knows? We'll never know now.
I mean, or you might learn something from this to use in a similar future scenario.
Yes.
But no. Oh, we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah. I do think our characters are going to have to talk to each other because this is not a good place for our characters to end up when there's a war brewing.
Yeah, no.
There needs... It's a little concerning when a war is just on the horizon and the party gets into like this big ethical type fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not expect that to turn into the ethical conversation that it did.
Yeah. Personally, out of character, I think, yeah, once the bear said, "Let me go," it's kind of like a cue that even if we tried to do something, the bear might be grateful in hindsight, but not immediately, at the very least. It would be in pain and unhappy, and there are things that we probably could do to keep it from being in pain, but that would be a lot of discussion. And in the meantime of the discussion, the bear would not be happy and might even try and do something with his own hands kind of situation.
Here's the thing. So Rudy's Never Hunger Again would have essentially paused the life of the bear, essentially.
Yes.
So we would have had literally an hour to work with it and to figure something out. But
I don't think the bear knew that it was a pause because sleep and pause are different.
But that's why Rudy put it into terms of, go to sleep so we can figure something out. But that's it is what it is, and I think as players,
I think this course of action was good as a player.
Yeah. As a character, Rudy can't fucking explain things properly.
As a character, we all have our opinions. And I feel like every single one of us was, while some of us were on the same side, I feel like it was slightly different angles for each person. No one was 100% in sync with another person.
No one wanted to go through with it. that was the thing. No one, like, even Arthur didn't want to do it, but he did it because he was
sure?
too eager.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Attack the
Arthur
bear.
wanted
Oh, wait,
nothing more but
sorry.
to kill that fucking bear.
Well,
Honestly, that was a pretty good move, though.
First
Did you just do
battle
like
off.
you attacked
Fair.
the bear and then you fucking played the fool? And I was like,
To be fair,
it was really good.
Claire
Uh-huh.
did ask you to kill the bear.
Yes.
But yeah,
But also like not knowing that there could have been another option, right? Like,
Yeah.
Let's,
I mean, she may have known, I guess.
mean,
I'm
we
not
can
sure.
find out if we just dive straight back in.
Yeah. What'd he say?
Did anyone have any last minute questions?
yeah, if anyone has questions for anyone or any character before we jump back into it, hit us up. Let us know.
I have
Do
no
any of you guys
questions
have
over
questions? Okay.
Otherwise, we will save them till the end.
here.
Yeah.
We come back in. As the Vanguard of the Black, you filter into the guild hall at your own pace. But eventually you all find yourselves within, and currently laying on one of the tables is Claire. People gathered around her. Rui, you should have healed her completely. but she's sweating. She's pale. She's writhing in pain on the table, and people are running back and forth. There's empty potion bottles
She's got
nearby.
fungus.
Immediately goes over and shoves aside anyone he needs to and medicine check.
She is
Make a
down
medicine
with
check.
sickness. Can I assist that?
16.
16 is enough. You very clearly she's clutching the same side that was bleeding profusely before, and you see a scarred over injury, claw marks. But you see underneath the scars, there's little bits wriggling underneath the skin, moving
no.
around.
What
You
is it,
gotta tell
Rudy?
her.
She's infected with the same thing,
Oh no.
or at least
And-
something very similar.
Venarian looks at you. What same thing?
There were these mushrooms, and they made a network inside the bear. I think we need to work very quickly, Rudy, if we're going to stop this.
Is it localized, Rudy?
Okay, everyone back up. And Venarian just holds out his hand, and immediately all the volunteers around take a step back.
Oh shit, can I cast Never Hunger again multiple times in quick succession?
No, I believe you can do it once or use your own spell slot.
Rudy
You do
does
one
have that
per day,
spell.
or you can use your spell slots.
Yeah. Yeah, Rudy will use a spell slot for it. How conscious is Claire? She's awake?
She's somewhat awake. She's
Yeah.
looking at you, anxious.
Okay.
Her face
Right.
contorted in pain, and she's grunting
Yeah.
and groaning, and just she can't seem to lie still.
Yeah. Alright, so Rudy's like, Claire, listen to me. I'm going to put you to sleep and we're going to work this out. I need you to nod while focusing on me. Give me permission, please.
And she looks up at you and just contorts her face. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Rudy will expend a spell slot to cast Never Hunger again. Realizing what has happened, what can happen if he does it too many times. Because I think last time we did this multiple times, Urgathoa had something to say about it.
Urgathoa can have a, you know what?
She warned me or something.
Everyone
Like,
around watches as Claire falls limp. Her skin grows cold and pale as she just falls limp on the table. Venarian looks at you with stern eyes.
She's
You
not-
better know what you're doing, Rudy.
I have an idea. It's okay, right? We have about an hour right now. Because essentially, she is blinded, incapacitated, has resistance to all damage except psychic damage. The target is diseased or poisoned when I cast, or becomes diseased or poisoned while under the spell's effects. The disease and poison has no effect.
Question.
So
Yes, George?
Is that both on her and the things in her, or just
Yes.
her?
No.
Because if it's on the things too, I can do psychic damage to the thingies.
Looking over, whatever's inside her is still moving.
But now she doesn't feel when we do something like this.
Venarian looks at
I can
you.
produce flame.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe we shouldn't do this here.
Mm.
And he just lifts Claire up, like just picks her up.
Mhm.
And it looks like he looks strained, but he's trying to hide it. And he picks her up, and then Hannah comes over and helps carry Claire back into one of the rooms. And people start murmuring, following a little bit, and then you see Richard, one of the guild members that you've met before, just goes like, "Okay, how about if you volunteers come with me, and we will see what we can do about what's outside before people start asking questions and get curious." And like people start like snapping out of the curiosity, the morbid curiosity that some people get overwhelmed with, and they very quickly just try to make themselves scarce or look busy. A couple of people go outside.
Over the noise, Rudy would yell for George and Gerald and go, George, Gerald, we may have lost one life today, but could you come and help me possibly save another?
What do you want?
Our opinions matter now.
We can debate and argue and hate me later. I just want assistance now.
What do you need, Rudy?
Support and possibly flame.
What, I cut glass?
We're-
I have
we're-
Tinker's tools and I have Produce Flame. Come on, we can do something with this. Let's go.
Arthur's-
Nana is ready for surgery.
Arthur
Love
turns
me.
around and goes, "We've got to take her wound off, don't we?"
We need to get in there at least. And I need to get in there. If we need to cauterize anything, Gerald's flame is very useful. And if we need to communicate, she is sleeping, George. And I know you can access dreams, can't you?
I can.
Well,
Oh,
that's Gerald's thing.
I think
I
Nana
can
would
read
be
them, I
better
mean-
for small amounts of flame. I kind of only do large amounts of flame.
I can do small amounts.
I can do maybe flame, I think. He kind of looks at
Anyway,
his
Rudy,
hands.
let's go. We maybe
I-
flame.
Do you need me at all, Rudy? If not, I'll make myself scarce.
We'll let you know if we need a sword, Arthur.
Oh, there
Gerald,
was
don't stop me. And he leaves.
a sword on fire.
Hey, just
Wait,
a
didn't you guys just tell
question,
me?
Josie. I know there's a lot of small creatures that you can wild shape into. Like, what if? Hear me out.
Uh-oh.
What if you just like
Uh-oh.
wild
Magic tool
shape
this.
into like a bacteria and fucking fisticuffs them myself? Is that allowed? No.
No,
Okay.
sorry.
Damn
Sorry.
it. Ah,
dear.
crapping
That
my
would be
style.
so great. And then
Oh.
Turns into a
adventure.
dungeon crawl, except
I'd
it's
do it,
just
like-
like bacteria
It
crawling
turns into
through
a
my
tiny
cereal chain.
slime.
God.
And
Oh my god, it is Osmosis Jones,
I
but
was just-
high fantasy.
Yes.
Oh my
A mix of
God.
Osmosis Jones and Magic School Bus.
Yeah.
can I just turn into a tiny gelatinous cube and like suck the mycelium up and
Turn into a
Yeah.
black
Because,
ooze.
Oh.
yeah, can I just
Yeah,
wild
yeah.
jump into a white blood cell, please?
easy done. Let's
Easy.
go. Make all the little T cells.
A white blood cell elemental.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, great. This is
Oh my
amazing.
God.
There's,
Oh,
there's a
my
blood
God.
ooze creature. Why not be a white blood ooze creature?
Ooh, interesting.
There you go.
Hmm.
Anyway,
So shy.
These are
Anyway.
all great ideas, gang, but
I would like to detect thoughts on the symbiote, please. I want
Okay.
to see if it's at the same level of intelligence as the other one yet. And to see if it can understand what we're saying and if it's trying to do anything against us.
Ooh, George, you're so smart.
He has his moments.
He has every moment is his. Okay.
is George explaining what he's doing to the party, or
No, you guys are arguing. He's just detecting
Yeah.
thoughts.
Let me
When
check.
Gerald and Arthur were having their little,
moment?
tete-a-tete.
yeah,
Yeah.
George is just like, what if I just...
You get nothing. It does not fulfill the requirements of the detect thought spell.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, now I am curious.
To be fair, I do feel like the other one couldn't really hear us either. He was just, being his own thing.
all right.
All right.
Well, first things first, we make sure Claire can't die, and Rudy casts Death Ward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's that.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 1 hour, and if Claire drops below
0 hit
what
points.
I see.
she gets
Okay.
back to 1.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Now,
All right.
I suppose we have to see how far this has spread. Would it take a detailed examination of the outside, or does Rudy have to get in there?
Sorry, I just realized Orb is on episode 67 somehow.
Oh, you're right.
He's trying to
Frozen
turn back
fat.
time so we can, like, kill the mushroom a little
Wolf
faster.
just wants to have the train conversation again.
Honestly, don't we all? Like,
Yeah, I mean, let's be real.
can we just pretend the bear was
God.
fine?
Damage
And that-
is nothing to laugh
yeah.
at. Make a medicine check for me. And anyone present can give advantage.
I will.
Medicine. I can give
I-
help, maybe.
I know nothing about medicine.
Well, I rolled an 18. Do I just want to roll again?
You have advantage with at least one of us, so yeah.
Well, that'll cool. 23. Let's run with that instead.
There we go. Let's go.
From as far as you can tell right now, because all you've got to do on is visual, you palpitate the site a little bit.
Mhm.
As far as you're aware, it seems superficial. It's just underneath the skin. It's probably between the skin and the musculature. You don't know how deep it goes, but like area-wise, it's maybe that much of an area that it's covering.
Right.
That's okay. We can work with that.
Okay.
Cut it out if
Um,
necessary.
Yeah. All right. Rudy. Gerald, do you still have that dagger on you?
Yes, I do.
Do you mind if I borrow it? Or did you want to make the incision?
It depends how steady your hands are, I guess.
Rudy, if you've done surgeries before, perhaps you should do this one too.
I'm just double checking.
Nothing against you, Gerald, but I know Rudy has a way with bodies and medicine.
And
This is more like
Maggots.
out of character. I'm more wondering whether this is going to be a dex requirement as far as like physical things. In which
Dex.
case, it
Rudy
could
is
be.
-1 on Dex. That's why he's
Whereas
asking.
I'm-
I am a
I'm plus-
+7.
Arthur had a +10, but he's out.
But
George,
George, you can't see this stuff.
I can
feel. I'm feeling around
Hang
like
on,
this
hang
is
on.
probably it.
Okay, George, this is gonna be a very odd question. You've shown us abilities to be able to see without being able to see.
I don't know what you mean. I'm blind.
Don't, George. We've been around long enough to be aware of. You can do something. I don't know what it is. When can you sense or anything where this mycelium mushroom, whatever it is? If I tell you where to focus.
I, out of character, do not know how
That's a
detailed that
juicy
would be.
question.
If
Yeah,
I
could
am touching Claire's body, would that give me...
If Rudy
Any
guided George's hands.
Oh! Actually, I could do something. So that's not a question. I
Hmm.
forgot. Josie and I talked about this a long time ago.
Yeah,
I've never done it.
Wait.
So George is gonna look at him and go, "You know what? You don't need to lead me for anything."
You turning the
Where's
lights
the
off?
spell? Where is no? Well, we could do that too.
Yeah, Rudy.
I cast Alter Self and give myself normal eyes.
What? You could just.
I mean,
You see
I'm leaving.
George's eyes that usually look like a dark night sky. The colors fade ever so slowly. It almost looks like the various patterns of color that swirl in the eyes. They coalesce in the center, spinning softly until they form an iris of greens, reds, and blues, the colors of nebulas. And George, you can see in the dimly lit room in the back of the guild hall.
wait, is the first thing George sees is Rudy's face?
I've seen your face before in the complete darkness, remember?
Oh yeah.
True.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why George is convinced that you are undead.
That's
Remember?
Okay, all right. Good.
And
I was
he's
worried
like
for a
not
second.
completely wrong. Yeah.
That's right. For a second, we're gonna have another problem on our
I,
hands.
I don't see the lie.
Before you blinded George
Oh
again.
yeah, that's right. Good times.
yeah.
Good times. Oh, what have you done? I'm not quite sure what you've done.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, you can. Well, anyway, you see where I'm indicating, or sense, or.
Yes, I can see now.
Oh, excellent. That makes this a lot easier. All right, and Rudy sort of like pinpoints where needs to be cut, avoiding veins, arteries, etc., etc.
I will say, George, as you put your hands on Claire's body, the injury being like along the right-hand side of her waist, just at the bottom of the rib cage. As you put your hand on her body, make a perception check.
Oh,
Hmm?
Oh.
does a 30 do anything?
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
you immediately sense that what Rudy's done to Claire
Mm-hmm.
has slowed down the progression. Whatever is inside Claire is still alive, is moving, but it's almost like it's not moving through Claire's body at the same pace. Most of it is located just underneath the skin.
Mhm.
But little tendrils have pushed through the muscles and are starting to reach inside her.
Can I ask, is it a single creature?
It is currently barely considered a creature.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's why detect thoughts didn't work. I believe, at least.
Or it might just not have. I think detect thoughts requires like some sort of level of intelligence, right?
It requires
Intelligence 3.
It requires intelligence. It requires it to have a spoken language, that its thoughts are words.
Ah.
Hmm.
But as far as like targeting it with spells goes, could I consider it a creature at this point? A single creature?
Not really. It's considered a part of Claire currently.
Oh, okay.
I do want to relay what you just told me to Rudy, especially the part about the muscles. Like,
Oh, well, that's good news then. We should clear out the surface level guff first, and then see what we can do for the more finicky bits.
Rudy, if I have a bit of a rest, I think I can handle if you need to take more just to get everything,
What I need is a couple of heals on standby.
I could. I might not have small amounts of fire, but I believe I might be able to drain its energy necrotically, if that would help.
It certainly worked in battle earlier. Just be careful, I think. I'm worried that by draining the mushrooms, we drain Claire as well. If that makes sense. Any damage, unless we remove it from the body.
should I start cutting now?
Oh, yes, please.
George just has the knife in his hand.
Cut
just
away,
like-
absolutely, yes.
Make
Dexterity.
just a dexterity, not a dex save, just
Arthur,
dexterity.
ring on hand.
26.
Arthur's
Can
left the room. He
No?
got the shit.
That's-
It's fine,
That's
Nana
a
got
zero.
heals.
He was straight away.
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. My bad. I did that again. I am so sad. That's much worse. Can I have the first one, please?
I mean, technically, the die roll would have been a 19. I don't know. I'll defer to the group.
Please.
I don't understand.
People
Like,
shout.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
so like, I don't.
I was
so
reading
if
my
you,
spell.
If you remove the.
Might I put forward a third option that perhaps with Rudy's assistance, George may have advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
I like.
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
gonna
George.
be worse.
I mean, if it's 1 in 20, then it will worse.
I was looking at the wrong number when we went numbers. I was looking at dex save apparently. I only have a
You're-
2.
No, your
Dex is +4.
Yeah,
I
your dex is
know.
+4. It's
Oh, is
better
it?
than Rudy's
Oh,
negative
yeah, it
1.
is.
It's better than
Yeah.
mine +2.
Okay.
The one with the highest dex left the building.
Can I take that first roll, please?
No, you start
Can I
cutting,
have my 19?
It's okay. That's
Start
why the death ward is there.
and still adjusting to having eyesight in light. You get a bit unsteady on hand, and you start cutting wider than necessary.
That's
And
okay.
I'm
Nana
going
has produced flame ready to cauterize
Need
anything.
you to roll a d4.
Me?
Yes, because I'm still gonna keep track of the damage that is dealt.
I mean, we also have healing potions, don't forget. So
You're revealing
And I
potions,
can, I mean,
and Claire has resistance to all damage.
and I can
I know that
literally
says Mind
regenerate.
Sliver, but that's just so then I could do the D4.
Fine.
Like I can literally regenerate her fucking gouge. As long as someone has a prayer wheel, which I'm pretty sure Rudy does, so whatever. I'll just fucking steal from that nun if I have to.
Rudy? What was that face, Ozzy? Does Rudy have a prayer wheel?
Well, he would, right? It's a cleric thing, I think.
Right?
Are you lumping all clerics as one thing? Nana!
Oh, was that a Nana voice?
George,
I just like
Yes.
applying in Rudy's voice. It's fun.
George, I'm gonna need you to make another dexterity check.
Okay.
Yes.
This time, I was gonna say Rudy sensing George's sort of like obviously with the wider cutting and a little bit of anxiousness, would probably maybe guide in a more gentle, maybe like a slower manner to continue that advantage.
Yes,
Yeah, so you
please.
do have advantage, yes.
Okay.
George,
If
it's-
this is bad again, someone else needs to take over.
Oh my god. If
I
this is
cannot
bad, someone else can
inspire
take over.
myself.
It's fine.
I can't inspire myself. Oh, that's less worrisome at
that's
least.
better.
That's much better.
You,
Finally, we're out of the single digits.
yeah, you steady
There we
your
go.
the calmness of Rudy, a confidence all of you rarely see. Like it reminds you more of Rudy before you started traveling at all.
For the chats involved, that's i.e. before Darcy started piloting him. Just FYI.
Love it.
But you have seen sometimes. The last time you did see Rudy like this was on a ship on our last episode of Dramonia ER.
That ended with amputation! No!
It's fine. We're gonna fix the amputation as well. It'll be fine.
So under the lead of Rudy and his magic hands,
No.
George, you start finding how to cut,
Oh my god.
where to cut, and it gets easier. And as soon as you start pulling the skin apart, you can see these orangish green, this webbed membrane that just spread, covering the muscle tissue.
Get that shit
Is
out.
all you hear from George.
I'll defer to you, Rudy, but I feel like I should take this out, or kill it.
How conversing with Nana for a nature check, well, with Rudy's medicine,
Mhm.
could we figure out if just by quickly severing the majority of the web that's attached, because like obviously there's like some that are quite deep, so we wouldn't be able to see that just yet. Would we deduce that having Gerald use the drain touch or whatever he's going to use, would that
Vampiric
affect
touch.
Claire? Vampiric touch. Would that, well, knowing that what the spell is, then would that affect Claire at the same time, or?
You got an 18 for that.
Yeah. Claire would still be
natural
affected.
20 on the medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Claire would.
Claire
still be
would
affected.
still be affected,
Mm.
but Claire's anatomy. Oh my god.
Get out of here. I love it.
I'm trying to be stealthy and type.
Oh my god.
You'd be convinced that this growth is dead, and then removing the majority of it would probably be okay. It comes down to knowing whether or not you've gotten enough of the living bits of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we gotta kill it first before we can properly remove
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But like, I'm serious. Like, if we need to take chunks,
Yeah, we
could do it.
That's not how. Yeah. All right. With that
Yeah,
natural.
I don't think it's necessary because, like, I mean, vampiric touch, essentially, you just touch the thing and it, deal necrotic damage. So as long as you just like poked the bit, theoretically, it should just deal the damage to that. And it lasts for up to a minute, so you can do it like 10 times in a minute.
I'm going to bank on the fact that Rudy has now analyzed this body and this wound enough times and rolled enough to know exactly where the damage is, and has a pretty good handle on Claire's life signs at the moment. So, yeah, yes, Gerald, I would, yes, vampiric touch away. Just when I say stop, definitely stop.
Oh, of course. I mean, I can always. If we, take it too far, we can easily spare the dying at any point, right?
Yes.
I will point out, as per the definition of the spell that has been used on Claire, telling her life signs is impossible. She's, for all intents and purposes, even through magic,
even for the caster,
considered dead.
But would I know when Death Ward wears off though?
Yes.
That
is the only thing you have to go on.
Okay.
All right. Easy enough then.
That's gonna have to be it. We're gonna have to. Essentially, Gerald, I will slap your hand away the second I know Death Ward goes off. When that happens,
I mean, you can just say you don't need to hit me, Rudy.
Oh, okay. Nana, as soon as I say that, I need you to heal Claire.
Yes. Yes, she can.
All right, and just to make sure that it's not a, it's not a pin the tail on the donkey kind of exercise, I'm just going to start by putting my finger on the bit of it that I'm going to be affecting, and then I'll cast vampiric touch. So I'm not having to, because I don't want to have to roll to hit like I'm just going, yeah, I'm just going to have my finger on
Literally
it.
a stab in the dark.
Yeah. You're going to move the camera over. Outside in the main hall, you are silent. And Arthur, as you come out, there's many that throw glances in your direction. And Hannah walks up to you, currently not wearing the large gauntlets that you see her using. And it's strange, her small, almost twig-like arms. She's tiny without those. She looks up at you. Is she gonna be okay?
That's in the hands of my friends right now. I'm not needed in there, but I trust they'll do right.
I saw the bear.
Yes.
Is that gonna happen to her as well?
No. My friends are in there. They know what they're doing. They know how to stop it.
Okay.
She's definitely not as bad as the bear.
Okay.
She should be okay.
I'm not sure what happened. We were out, and we were just patrolling. There were two men coming down the road, and one of them just asked to pet the bear, and we didn't think anything of it. It happens a lot. And it took maybe an hour or two. Started going rampant.
Oh,
Yeah, we had to fight it off, and we ran.
please, come with me for a second.
Okay.
Arthur sort of stops at the front of the room where everyone is. Just wait here. I'll just see if the guildmaster's in there. And Arthur knocks on the door.
You all
What?
hear a knock.
It's me. It's Arthur.
The door opens. All of you are like focused. You're concentrating. Venarian opens the door. Hey, Arthur. He steps out and closes the door.
Venarian, we've got to talk. We've got to have a private meeting. We've got some info of what's going down. Preferably someone who knows how to draw as well would be a good person to have.
What do you mean?
And Arthur's short stories that basically two men came and pet the bear. A couple of hours later, bear went rampage. And sort of turns to Hannah. Can you identify these people if you saw them again?
Yeah, probably. One of them was a heavy-set fella with a lot of gunk around his mouth.
So you reckon if we got someone to draw something, at least we've got some sort of picture in our mind? Venarian,
Yeah.
thoughts?
Venarian looks at you and nods and says, I could definitely have a talk with someone at the college. We could have someone who could magic. I'm sure this is something that's going to be brought, need a lot of attention. Look, honestly, as soon as I saw that bear, I assumed it was one of those, undead things.
My thoughts exactly, but it wasn't. Could we use your office, Veneer? Just and Arthur breaks down and starts crying.
It leads you in. Hannah follows and just sits. Venarian walks off, comes back with tea, warm tea for the both of you.
Arthur sort of turns around and goes, I'm the leader of my group. Yeah, I don't feel like I am. I had to do something today that's turned half of them against me and the other half sort of said to me, I don't know what to do here.
It's part of being the leader, Arthur. You got to do the heavy decisions, whether the people around you like it or not.
But then might
You
not
got
trust
to
me.
make sure that the group moves forward. It doesn't really matter in which direction you go, as long as you don't stay still.
Arthur looks down at his tea.
They'll come around. It's a hectic situation. You just came back today. Okay? Don't be so heavy on yourself, Arthur.
And Arthur just automatically just looks like his old self. But thank you so much, putting on a brave face now. He's your kind words are so meaningful.
Yeah.
Do you want me to handle organizing someone from the to come draw a photo, or you want to organize that?
No, I'll send. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll have someone come by. Tomorrow. Yeah.
Is that okay with you, Hannah?
Yeah, if it's gonna help us find whoever did this.
Is there
Definitely.
anything else that you might know that could help at all?
Oh,
Any way they talked or smelled, even?
yeah. There was the heavy set fella, and then there was a really gangly one. Looked like he was gonna fall over. He's the one who wanted to pet the bear.
Yeah.
He smelled of dirt, but like underground dirt, you know. And he was wearing like what are they called? Those fellas off. Yeah, he looked like he came from Bendoria.
Bedoria.
Yeah. He was wearing like similar clothes they do.
Arthur's
The other guy was wearing like a suit.
Oh no.
a suit.
Yeah, it looked all fancy like, but like gross. You know,
This is
like
probably what they were dealing
spilled
with.
food all over himself.
Oh.
Like it looked like if I was to shake his hands, it'd be all clammy and sticky.
Arthur quickly grabs a notepad and starts trying to jot down as much as he can now. Sticky, you say? Like,
Yeah,
like really, like tarry sticky?
more like syrupy sticky.
Oh, that yuck! I hate that feeling. You know, when you get it between your fingers.
Yeah, like he just stuffed his mouth full of fudge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Guys, do we burn Pusty's body? Just like
Straight up.
random thoughts I'm having. Please tell me we incinerated
We
it.
buried it. We gave him a wonderful burial. Very
oh,
beautiful,
good.
remember?
Yeah, for my
Oh, you ran.
memory as a viewer is you did not burn it.
No, we didn't.
I don't think we did. We had
we
a
didn't
runway.
Oh, no,
you
we
all
didn't. Wait. No, we gave the no. Who did we give the burial to?
Oh, it was
Not-
not
Tej.
You
No.
did not
It was
give a
Tej.
burial.
It
You
was
didn't.
Tej got a proper burial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was
Tessie,
already
you
undead, and then
kind
we
of
killed
just
her.
left Tessie
Tessie, we were like,
there.
shit, we gotta go. And
Yeah.
Last time you
I don't
saw
know if he was in a
Last
suit.
time you saw Pesty, he was pretty dead on the floor in the kitchen of the party.
Yep.
Right.
And then you
You
ran
know
outside.
how they have a
and
habit
ran
of
out,
getting
and then-
back up? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Apparently,
know.
the party has never seen a horror movie.
As you're going,
What's a movie?
Are-
God.
after having this discussion, you're trying to take notes of all the details. You're questioning Hannah.
Yeah.
It's slowly turning into like a bit of an interrogation. You're just like debriefing her. Back in the room, I'm gonna need you, Gerald, to roll roll me a d6 to start with.
Sure can. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That's a 1.
That's a 1. Okay. Start rolling damage rolls for your.
I
very good.
absolutely can. First one. Ooh, not bad. 18.
18. Okay. And give me one more. As you're quickly realizing that
20.
even though this entity within Claire doesn't seem to have a higher intelligence, it is definitely reactive. So it's almost becoming like you're using like a cautery tool where you poke one bit and it instantly separates itself from that. Like it before the necrotizing effect can spread into the entity, it's almost like it lets it go, like Alyssa dropping a tail. Like it gets cut off from the main body.
When
And
Oh,
you're
so
just-
like the bit that I'm poking just gets like ejected, essentially.
Yes.
and
You're
when that-
having to like multiples.
And when that happens, I have George, or Rudy has George, then sever that piece from Claire's body and essentially flick it out with the
Well, I guess if
dagger
it's
as
being
we-
ejected, I mean that's as good a result as anything, right?
just in case. It's just to
Nana
get
can
it out.
incinerate that
But,
piece.
but yeah, incinerate it. Yeah.
Yeah, and Nana incinerates it as a go.
I'm wondering if we can hold it in place somehow. Like if we can incapacitate it. I can't use hypnotic pattern because it's inside her.
Well,
Let's
yeah,
just-
that's why I was asking whether it counts as a creature or not, because I was like, can I hold monster? You know, that kind of stuff.
Even
you know?
sleep it.
Yeah, but
But
if
as
doesn't
soon as
count,
it
then
does, yeah.
it's
Well,
none of that.
Rudy's
Or
um,
suggestion might work still. if it
Rudy's
worked on the
feigned
first
death
one.
spell, as Josie said, because it's affecting Claire, it's having a lighter effect on the mycelium as well. So it's sort
Yeah,
of like the
it's
effects
that
on
the
Claire.
mycelium, this grow,
Mm.
is struggling to keep spreading because Claire's system has been slowed down. So it's not getting the nutrients through her. It's having a harder time moving around, and that's what's giving you the opportunity to do all of this. But what's happening is essentially it's covering a size like this to begin with, and whenever Gerald like touches it, just a little area around where the finger touches like gets disconnected from the mass. So it's like a very slow process of having to like sizzle down bits of it. As Gerald is doing that, George is like using the dagger to try to remove it because it's still attached. Even though if the bits are dead, they're still like interlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not disintegrating out of Claire. It's,
No.
yeah.
And so instead they turn like black and they get very like stringy, and that is then removed by George. Nana then incinerates like the parts that gets removed. It's a whole process. I'm gonna need another vampiric touch.
Yes. So I can get, because it lasts for a minute, so I can get 10 of them,
Yes.
basically.
I'm gonna need 5 total.
Okay. So this is number 3 then?
Yep.
So 14.
Yes. So 2 more.
2 more. 19. And last one then. 23.
23. I'm going to need George. I'm gonna need you to roll 5d4.
5.
Yes, this is to represent the damage you're dealing while essentially like working through getting the pieces out of Claire.
Okay. There's 1,
Yeah. Okay.
a 2.
On that note, the death ward fails.
Oh, George, Gerald, stop immediately. Nana, if you would heal, please.
Of course. We're gonna give her a second level heal. Here we go.
And as Nana does that, Rudy reapplies Death Ward.
Okay.
Nice.
Am I continuing with the 3 more?
Yes. After Nana's heal comes through.
Yes.
It's just
It's been 84 years. Okay, it's there. Healing is 13.
Wow, that was
At
a really
least.
fast 84 years.
Yeah, time moves
Yes.
differently for long-lived creatures.
All right. So we're good now? A 3. Why am I rolling
These
max?
rolls.
Just like,
In any other
Literally max.
situation.
this is making up for all the single-digit D20 rolls.
Yeah.
Here we go.
A 4.
Okay, last one.
A 5. What?
Wow.
This never happened in combat.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
No kidding. So many 4s on a D4. Jesus.
I'm going to George. I need you to make a perception check, and I need Rudy to make a medicine check.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Not as good as a 30. A 23.
15.
With those numbers together, you've gotten the brunt of it. You don't know how it's there. There's some more deeper in. You've gotten the most. That might be enough. But there's more bits, just a little bit further, a little bit more.
I don't trust it. Like how?
How are we doing?
Like how much do we have to dig for
The-
these, Josie?
Unfortunately, the deeper.
Not a lot.
Not a lot. I say we.
There's, what I'm
kinda
saying
do
is
it,
just that
guys.
there's a little bit more. You're very close.
Do we?
Okay.
to-
Does
should do it.
additional? Does healing Claire give energy to the mycelium? Did we notice that?
Not currently, because it's using her life force,
Mm.
but it's using more of her, like, the nutrition within
Right,
her, where the healing is restoring, regenerating
Mm.
cells, and it's been cutting itself off.
Yeah.
Like it's not being affected as much as you might have been afraid it would.
Okay. In that case, all right, I'm going to top Claire up with something a little bit more potent. So then because we're gonna have to do the whole do the whole vampiric touch again, aren't we?
If it's been over a minute, yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to deal 20 damage. So yeah, I'm gonna top Claire up in a slightly stronger fashion. With just a flat cure wounds. So that is 31.
31.
And then,
Yeah.
all right, Gerald. If we want to give it one more go, I think we can nip this out. It's just gonna take one last push.
For the process of the coming bit, I need Gerald and George to roll what's the word? Intermittently. So I'm gonna need George to first do, and since you're going deeper in, I'm gonna ask that you roll 2d4 per roll. This is to represent that you're having to actually go in. So far, you've been working very superficially.
All right.
Makes sense.
I got used
nice.
to it.
Oh, you got used
That's
to
the
it,
way.
baby.
I'm
So,
used
yeah.
to the inner workings of the person, not the outer. Don't ask why.
Roll 2d4, and then I want Gerald to roll for Vampiric Touch.
Can I also,
Why?
now that we're going deeper and we're getting just like little bits out, I'm going to say, Nana, I've got an idea. Are you able to? Do you have the capacity to create some pure water at the moment?
Oh, Gerald, unfortunately, I think I would need a rest before I do that. I don't have it equipped.
Do you just mean create water?
Yeah.
Really can.
Yeah, good. I can't purify anything, and I can't create it at the moment. I can only
George
create
also has a
fire.
water skin of water.
Yeah, like, do we just need water? Because, like, we all have
I
water.
wanted to be as clean as possible. What I'm thinking,
Let me get someone to boil some.
No, we don't have time.
I don't have time.
I'm able to conjure water if that's what you're asking, Gerald.
If you can just put some into a. Look, I feel like I can do something here.
Gerald is a water bender now.
That might help.
We have an airbender and a waterbender now.
Oh
then.
my
you
god, and
need-
I'm pretty much an earthbender, so...
You need water in a vial or water.
Just in something. It's more that I want clean water. I plan to try and flush some of this out as we're dealing with it.
Is that gonna work, or is it kind of stuck
Well,
onto
you
the
can
muscle?
create it in it says create it in an open container. So
I have.
Just
We've definitely got
clean,
bottles.
A clean container of some
yeah,
sort.
okay. Let's assume there's a vial that
a
we have in one of
bowl
our
or
bags or a
something,
bowl
or-
or something. Yeah, there.
Sure,
Let's just.
yeah.
I mean, we're in a guild for crying out loud. This is the.
Accidentally grabs the apocalypse vial.
I was more thinking we grabbed like a tankard that had been hastily wiped down or something like that. Not
I
sterilized.
have 2 empty potion bottles
Excellent.
But it's fine.
Okay.
What's the
and
idea?
a vodka bottle.
So
That's
the
empty.
idea is that I'm going to cast Shape Water, which I have as a sorcerer cantrip now.
Oh.
And I can cast it up to twice, and cause water to form into simple shapes and animate it at my at whatever direction I like for up to an hour, and I can
Is
so I
it
can have
concentration?
pardon.
Is it
No,
concentration?
not concentration. It's just one of the options is instead of like you can either do an instantaneous effect, or you can just form and animate the water, in simple shapes for an hour.
Okay.
Yeah. So my intention is basically to cast this a couple of times, and then
I'll
to essentially have
make
like
it-
2 little. Pardon?
make a charisma roll.
A charisma roll.
This is to give you because charisma is your magical stat, so this is just your
Yes.
proficiency bending the magic.
I'm going to use a thing for that because that was a garbage roll.
Dark One's own luck.
I'm gonna start with Dark One's own luck. Yes.
Old
Hold
luck.
on. Old luck.
Old Dark One's luck.
Yeah, where is it? Wait, where's the other thing? Hold on. Where's the sorcerer thing?
Oh right. Yeah, you can re-roll Tides of Chaos.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos to get advantage on that one.
Go ahead.
And that was just a straight
That
charisma, wasn't it?
means that something might happen.
Well, look, it's not great, but it's better. And then I'm going to throw Dark One's own luck on top of that to get a D10 extra.
Nice.
Okay.
If you're flushing out pieces and they haven't been vampiric touched yet, and there's a live piece, I feel like George has been putting it into like a jar, and Nana's just been like, but
Yeah,
I
pretty much.
think Nana would consider keeping a piece. I don't know if it should be live or dead, but I feel like we should like.
Okay, so
Maybe
that's
study it?
not bad all up. So that
19.
brings me to 19 total with all of that. So essentially what happens is you see the all the burn marks on Gerald's arms light up again with like
They fresh
like-
burning.
chaotic
embers.
random colors just like pulsing up and down the lines as he like manipulates this water. And it's sort of like it's a bit shaky at first and it sort of like falls away and then he's like no, like this manages to like sort of essentially like make 2 sort of like flowing thin flows of water to sort of like drill in almost as deep and as gently as possible into the areas where the mycelium is burying, to essentially like flush along those lines and like try and then like pull it out. So he's just like doing this like pushing in and then sort of pulling out kind of a motion as he then will also cast vampiric touch and just like zap it as it becomes apparent.
Yeah.
And there's an occasional little crackle off the things. He's like, ow.
It's very much like poke your killer piece, and then you use the water to like just
To
Cool.
remove the debris and stuff. Yeah.
You still have to work in tandem with George, who's like
Exactly.
severing
Yeah,
it.
I'm just like trying to make sure to minimize the amount of damage that George has to cause.
Yeah, okay, I'll allow it. I'll allow George to roll regular force again. But I need you to. I'm gonna double check the dice track real quick. I'm gonna need you now to roll for the vampiric touch.
Okay. For a second there, I was like, "Oh no." You had me worried there for a half second,
And
Josie.
Rudy has the diamond ready
Oh.
if needed.
There's more to talk about.
That's true. We did have
Roll
one.
for death saves. What?
What?
Oh, I don't think it'd be a death save if she's unable to save.
Yeah. Roll for
13.
Constitution saves. You missed a piece and it clung onto your face.
13. Okay. Now, George, give us another D4.
Okay. Monka. There's thing. Why? Why?
To be fair, it's a
How?
25%
How?
chance, but still.
And give us one more vampiric touch.
Oh, I know
There's
what the
often-
numbers are.
In a row?
Don't question it. We need
20.
this.
Fuck. That's not a
I rolled all twos during the combat earlier.
It's not been long, but it's been strenuous and draining. You all look around at what's been going on. Rudy being keeping sign of the vitals, being the overseer, helping to make Claire comfortable. George, who's been deftly working to cut out any pieces of dead fungus. Gerald, who's been working magically to sear off little bits and then pushing them to the surface with little flows of water. And Nana, just burning any remnants. There is a small live piece if you would like to save it, put in a vial or something.
For study, yes.
Or study.
For science.
For science.
Good.
As you all step back, you're feeling confident that her life has definitely been spared today. This could have ended so much different if you hadn't been here, if the resources hadn't been accommodating. You start working to close up her wound. It will definitely scar, even with magic, after this. And after a while, she's starting to come to again. But as you all sit down, Gerald, the surge of magic shoots through you.
Ah.
I'm gonna need you to roll.
Shit.
A D20.
No, it's a D100.
Oh.
If you banish yourself to another plane, I'm gonna laugh so hard. You better
It'll
get
be for a
yourself
good
back.
cause. That's a 2.
That's a 2.
I can't imagine a 1's that good out of a D100.
Really? It says you have to roll
Yeah.
once per round for a minute
Uh-huh.
on the wild surge table.
What?
So as you sit down and you all see this energy start crackling.
I mean,
Gerald
honestly,
starts
this is kind of
shaking.
fair because this
Yeah.
is like the first time I've tried
Yeah,
to.
roll again. So I'm gonna keep track.
It's just
Let's-
it's like the crackling gets a little worse. Like, oh, that doesn't feel nice.
Uh,
and it
does
just
someone-
starts like reaching a cascade.
should he be in the room right now? Should we... Gerald, do you mind getting away from the
100.
patient? Do you mind getting away from the...
Wow.
Gerald, out, away from my patient.
Well, you regain any expended sorcery points.
Oh.
Oh well, I haven't
well,
spent any, but that's
pretty
that's
good.
nice.
I love that.
Give
Yeah.
that to me.
Give them to
Give
Gerald.
that to me.
It pulses faster and faster and faster, and then when it hits a massive wave, you just feel invigorated, like all magic is within your grasp, and then it just goes away again.
I don't like
Roll
the
one.
look Gerald has.
Tell me his robes billow extra while this is
Oh, yeah.
happening.
Oh,
yeah.
No,
like the entire thing probably looks incredibly extra.
I don't
there's
understand.
like little embers and lightning almost coming out of the scars on his arms.
Do I
Crazy-
hit him? Nana,
crazy
do I hit
idea.
him?
No, don't hit him. You don't know
Okay.
what he's going to do.
I'm gonna need you to roll a d8.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, what's happening?
Get him out of the room!
Please turn
Yeah,
into
you
a
just like
chicken.
push me out of like ah.
Do we
Rudy,
get him
you
out
look
of the
after
room?
The
Can we get him
patient.
out of the room?
I'll deal with this.
3.
3. Yeah, Nana, your feet lift the ground as you are affected by the fly spell.
Oh, wonderful. Never mind. You deal with him. I'll be up here.
Wait, can't she
Moving
control? She
around.
can control the fly.
Yeah, you can just fly.
Yeah.
Nana,
So
take
then-
him away! Take him away!
Not sure what's happening. Sorry.
Give him to Arthur! Give him to Arthur!
Roll one more time, Gerald.
Nana's like floating right next to your head. She's finally as tall as you. She was loving it.
Oh,
88? Are you kidding me?
Roll a d6.
Please get the whole party.
1.
1. Claire's body.
No!
starts vibrating.
Jesus!
I had a
Oh,
nightmare
Lord.
about this once.
Coming out of it. She's
No.
slowly starting to wake up, and you just see her like slowly lifting.
What did I just say?
Oh my god.
Get him
like-
out!
Yeah, it's just like the rainbow lightning arcing just
Yeah,
like
it just shoots
off his
out, like,
arm and just
Ah.
like
Can-
bzzzt on
First-
Nana and then
First
bzzzt
you
on...
hit yourself, then you hit Nana, and then one shoots out and hits Claire. She's just like,
Oh
oh.
my god.
Can we just make a quick scene change? So this is the door to the room we're in is now flashing rainbow colors around the
Yeah.
cracks,
Oh,
and
yeah.
anyone outside who knows Claire is in there is just staring at this door.
They see the light shimmering in the hallway, and Venerian, Hannah, and Arthur, you can just hear screaming from the other room.
Oh my god.
Get him out! Get him out!
So
Arthur-
Nana
Roll
like
again,
has a
Gerald.
bedside manner.
You
like,
would have
swings over
heard,
Claire
like-
and goes,
You also would have heard like 4 unanimous no when Claire.
Oh my
So you
god.
would have heard the entire party. No.
Arthur goes,
Oh, man.
I have to go be leader, and runs out.
Oh my god.
No.
We need a leader.
Next roll.
I need a hero.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
So
Wait,
let's
Arthur,
let's
that was-
recap. We've got Gerald billowing
Yes.
and sparking. We've got Rudy flailing his arms, trying to push Gerald out the door. We've got George still standing with a knife, going,
With a knife.
"Oh no!" But able to see. We've got Nana like trying to sort of stop Claire from going too high.
While also
Wait,
flying herself.
Oh, so much.
On the being
She's
able
flying
Nana's
above
flying
her
up
with her hands like
Swim downwards through the air.
wait, on the being able to see, do I keep my concentration?
I guess.
You didn't cast any
Okay,
more spells,
yes,
so
I
I would
did-
Oh
assume.
man.
Yeah. I'm still
Okay.
waiting, Gerald, for the next roll.
oh,
It's
there's
not-
another one?
Oh,
Oh god, I thought I was
Oh, you
done.
think we're done? Everyone has
You're gonna
to
make
fly.
6 total. You've only done 3.
Oh my
But
god,
the
46.
rules.
46.
George,
So
I hope
as
your chicken.
Arthur opens the door,
No!
you start hovering as you cast levitate on yourself.
Oh, oh.
3 out of 5 of us are flying right now.
I really hope the next one
We
is
all-
Arthur.
Here.
Arthur opens the door, and he's just like, Nana's flying, Clara's flying.
You
Arthur's flying,
smell fizzy lifting
and
drink.
Gerald is slowly like hovering up into the air with his arm out, just energy shooting everywhere.
Arthur, grab his legs and take him out of this room.
I leave you guys for friggin' not even half an hour.
I don't need to hear it. Take him away.
I'll
I-
grab Nana's foot, grab Gerald's foot,
Not Nana.
and
Gerald.
swab them both out of there.
No, we don't need her. Bring Nana back. We need her.
All right, Arthur, let's go to Nana's foot.
Like a
Gerald,
balloon.
you got 2 left. You got 2 left, Gerald.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my fucking
He's being
God.
dragged out of the room.
Why
as-
can we never get this right? We were so close to getting this right without
75.
We
complications.
had it
Complications.
perfect.
Oh my god. There was no
man.
amputation.
Suddenly, Arthur, as you're pulling Gerald out the door, the arms just start glowing brighter and brighter, brighter all over Gerald until just all of Gerald glows in a massive bright light, and every creature within 5 feet is blinded for a turn.
I'm so glad you took him out of the room. George is
Oh my god.
Just I was about to close, it's like a flash of brilliant light through the
Oh
corridor.
my
Oh my
God.
god.
So,
Oh,
so
God.
all that they're getting in the room now is Arthur gone, bang, into one door. Fuck Gerald. Bang. Fuck Gerald. Bang. Fuck Gerald.
Anything just white.
Oh,
Gerald,
no.
last one. Last one.
I mean, these rolls couldn't have been any more like just
So good. Is that a
27.
27?
yeah.
So innocent.
Please, one more flying person.
Please,
We need it.
something.
We need
No,
this.
no, we don't.
Start feeling this surge of energy, and
Oh, no.
you feel so good, so powerful.
Oh no.
Oh no.
For the next minute, any spells you cast that uses an action are bonus actions.
Oh, that's nice.
Whoa.
That's
There
pretty
you go.
nice. Wow.
Do them
All
now,
the magic
yeah.
primed in your arms and ready to go. Like there's the pressure to unleash magic.
Jesus.
Prestidigitate everything
Oh,
Just start.
right now.
Yeah, just start.
going for it.
Start blasting.
Yeah. So I've got a blast.
Fireballs
And
for
then
days.
the best part is you could pretend it's still wild surge stuff if people ask you later why you're just randomly casting magic.
I
It's an
don't-
accident, Your Honor.
It is.
How? Oh my god.
It's a condition.
Yeah, I guess.
And
Oh,
as we have brilliantly shining, hovering, being led like a balloon by Arthur out into the
It's
full in radiance.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
it's gonna be.
We're gonna
Here's
have-
what's getting tossed out as bonus actions. It's prestidigitation, shape water, mold earth, minor illusion, mending, message, mage hand, light.
Goose
Very
Simple
good
gets a
messaging.
novel in his head.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
magic
and,
goes
and gust
by.
as well.
Of course. Of course.
Of course.
With
There's
this,
so many
light-
cantrips, yo.
Oh my god.
Yo.
this show is put on for those in the guild. They are convinced that this is celebration for successful
Ah!
Imagine if we had failed and she was dead. And this happened.
That
I'm
would be
like a
the worst.
celebration blimp.
Oh my god.
Just being towed through the air by Arthur.
But that is where we're gonna end for today.
Oh my god.
What's
Yeah.
happening?
And Rudy's just standing there going, well, at least we didn't have to cut her leg off.
Oh my god.
We need to
None
cut her
of us
leg
are
off?
white.
Okay.
No, not Claire, but the last time I did anything like this, we had to cut someone's leg off.
Are you?
No, I'm not licensed to do any form of actual surgery.
No,
So
I'm
you're-
not licensed. Episode
You're a
ends.
fraud.
Oh no, I can heal, and I can assess dead bodies, but living bodies, I have no idea what I'm doing.
I imagine Rudy in his head as this began, like, it's just like an autopsy, but on a living person.
Yeah, that's
Reverse
That's probably
it's a
the real
reverse
reason.
autopsy.
It's
Oh
probably the real
it's
reason
just-
casts like Never Hunger Again, so that he's operating on a dead person and it's more
Yeah,
familiar.
honestly, yeah.
Oh
If
my
I see
God.
spurting blood, I faint. It's
I failed.
Rudy, are you telling me I have more experience cutting into a living person than you?
Now, if I say yes, does that change your opinion of me?
Let me think on that.
Amazing question.
Well, then let me think of my answer.
That's not how it works.
Yes, it does. I can
Wow.
say yes or no.
You're gonna lie to me.
Oh no, I would never dream of it.
Wow, that was ascension. You did save Claire's life, though. She
Thank
was
God.
very.
Ah.
I imagine on Rudy's last thing, George just smiles in a very scary manner of try it.
Oh man.
Oh.
See what
Look,
lie.
I'm actually really happy that like Arthur, because I feel like if we had taken too much time with the bear, we would have actually lost Claire anyway. Like, I'm not
To be
kidding.
fair,
Like, I think
Blair also asked right away for the bear
Yeah.
to be down on his
yeah. And we did, and then
bear-
I thought we were onto something, and then it just
In
There was
Rudy's
also
mind,
like, yeah, I'll tell you in hindsight. I don't know who picked up on it, but the bear was also of the notion that it did not want to meet
To
Claire after having been the one to hurt her.
Oh,
straight up
yeah,
on
that
that.
makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you saved her. But who could these two mysterious travelers have been?
Yeah.
Yeah.
came from.
And also, the coming from the Druid Grove, right?
Remember when we were sent that message that was like, "Hey, Bandoria's kind of dealing with something right now," and we are like, "Oh, cool. We're gonna go meet a dragon."
Yeah, yeah,
Kind of feel like we might know what they're kind of dealing with right now. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. If
Yeah.
we
Are
go
happening
there,
this-
if we go there and we're gonna have to play through a D&D version of The Last of Us, I swear.
I swear.
No.
I'm
All
in.
right.
I'm
Who
in.
has
That was-
immunity?
That was another party that had to do.
Oh,
Yeah, you
you
got
do not
immunity.
have immunity based on what happened with those spores.
He has immunity. He has,
Just
against
don't
a
forget
lot
to
of
not
things.
breathe.
Look, he doesn't even have a cardiovascular system for them to
Yeah.
attach to.
Then what happened? You were the only one.
I got.
You were literally the only one that was affected by them in that entire battle.
And I was the only one next to the bear.
Someone cuts Rudy, and they're like, "What? That doesn't look like blood." And oh, what's that smell? And Rudy's just like, "Yeah, I embalmed myself with lavender oil."
It's on
work-
brand.
he's-
It's
he's
very
working
on
on
brand.
it, all
for
right?
him.
He's
I
working
feel
on it.
like he would choose something like a lemon oil or something like that. Something citrusy.
Maybe, but Rudy loves lavender.
He's
We
been
think
on the
he
lavender
was-
train for a while.
He's been on that
Train?
lavender
Train? Where?
train.
We need it.
Hit the fungus with a train.
Yeah,
We can actually
shrink
get
the
embalming.
train.
Oh my god.
Magic school bus style.
I-
Let's go.
No, we've all
Yeah.
missed the elephant in the room, everyone.
Yes.
We have another element to our apocalypse in a bottle. Mycelium.
Train? Oh,
No, we put the mycelium in the apocalypse in the bottle. So now it's also a consuming fungus inside it as well. Like we just collect all the nastiest things we can find, keep putting it in this one vial.
Speaking
know-
of vials, you guys still haven't seen what else George has that I have to keep rolling every time I use a model.
We have the
Yeah,
I
ribbons
could have
now,
more
though.
scary things.
we have the ribbon. We do have
You
the
do have
ribbons.
the ribbons, so hopefully you won't use it on yourself.
Speaking of the train, do you want to
Like
hear
the poison.
something really silly?
oh, of course.
You know how we calculated what the damage would be to be hit by the train?
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it
How
more?
much? Yes.
Do you want to know how much it would be if you got hit by a 737 jet at full speed?
Fuck yeah.
I
Let's
feel like
add wings
more.
to this train.
I mean,
Oh my god, that'd be
Is,
amazing. Polymorph the train.
Polymorph
Into a
the
jet.
train!
I'm just gonna wait. Let's see.
But
I
how do we
try and
even know what a
polymorph
jet
it
is?
into a bird,
Is
and it
is listen. I don't even know what number to call this. It's 627101735386681 to the power of 57.
oh
I'm
god.
gone.
I
And
was,
then
I
it'll
was
take, like,
counting the
one
numbers
health
there,
bar,
and then use
right?
like to
Yeah.
the power of 57. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Well,
No,
no matter what, Cuddly, after the first health bar, there's a cutscene. So
Yeah. No matter how
That'll get
much
us to the
damage-
cutscene at least.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably no more than that, you know.
Well,
As
the
be
train
big
gets
bad.
us to the cutscene too. We figured out. That's why we need to get it past that first health
Mhm.
bar, do the whole cutscene, then hit it with the train.
I reckon it's one of those boss battles where like you think it's like, you know, where Ozzy was like playing Dark Souls, whatever, and then he's like, why is the music not stopped? And then there's like 2 more bosses.
Oh
Yeah.
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 That's
Favorite moment of that game, by the way.
That's
10
fine.
out of 10, would recommend.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know. I kind of like thematically wise, I feel like in character, hitting Jalira with the train first and then having her rise out of the rubble is a much better set piece. And my
That's true.
designery brain wants that to happen. But as a player, yes, finishing her off with the train is also like amazing.
Well, the thing is, we already know about her legendary resistances and actions and stuff. So as characters, we would, if we know we want to hit her with the train, we would get rid of all those first.
Yeah. No,
And then we'd hit her with the train.
Look, it turns out we might not even have the... Okay. Are we going on another hour of train talk? Because I'll go get some more water.
Because
I
if
don't-
that's the case, I need to get in bed. Like, I was gonna just
Yeah,
like...
no,
fall
we don't want
asleep
to
out.
derail into that.
We're gonna do the quick
Again.
If there's anyone in chat or any of you players that have questions about the games, about the characters, of anything, now's the time to shoot them out. Otherwise, we are going to wrap up. I will be continuing streaming as per usual on the Sundays. I have yet to decide if we're doing Reckoning, or maybe, just maybe, I might cheat. Since I don't stream on Mondays, I might start my Genshin Impact Nuzlocke run today.
No.
Nice.
I am... So for those of you who don't know, Josie tweeted like a week or two ago saying like, why has no one attempted like a Genshin Impact Nuzlocke? And I immediately messaged her after I saw that, going, yes, when, how, why?
So me, Aussie, and Corby, we have established rules. We have made fresh accounts, and we are gonna see how this goes.
Mind you, never played. I played one stream of Genshin, and that was on
Thank
launch.
you.
Yeah, I was saying.
So I have no fucking idea, like, beyond what I've done recently. It's
I'm gonna start up a poll actually that I'm gonna let roll while I am on. Great.
In that case, I might just quickly raid over to you, so that everybody who's coming in from my chat can also vote on that poll.
That
as to what you
sounds
do.
like a great idea.
Well, that's gonna happen. I'm gonna nip out like a potato chip